Hello, I've totally definitely forgot something and I can't remember what it was. I have audio, that's good. Let me know if it's doing the crackling because I did just have to restart, so hopefully it's not. What was it? What have I forgotten to do? I can't remember. Oh well, anyway, sure we'll figure it out. Hello everyone, it's Sunday, we're doing this again. I saw right at the beginning there, Jiggly Bits has put his name in right at the start there. So yes, hopefully we can get yours done. Yes, I don't know if you're still here. Maybe, yeah, I'm guessing you probably are. Yes, I'll write your name down afresh here, and I will say happy birthday to Eric Avery once again. I'm saying your surname, I know you don't like that, sorry. Yeah, happy birthday, man. Yeah, hope you've had a good one. No, it's not over yet, is it? You said you did stuff yesterday, so yeah, happy birthday. I told you I remember, kind of. So yes, Jiggly Bits. I'll just check if my audio's okay before I carry on. Audio check. Good, thank you. Yeah, Razvan, Apex, San, hello, skip to the end, what parts to A and B, what happened to parts A and B, haha, it's part C, which is supposed to be 100, but I think 100, Eric will correct me, is either last week or next week. He pointed it out, I think this is 101, so yeah. Matt, S3, Vigilant Crow, Rachnid, Slack Slow, hello to all you, Smuzz, Akira Ryuzen 2010, hello, and Isa and Apex San, wait, I already said that one, hello. Shinbam, Roxy, Sleepster, Jigglybits is still here, good. 100%, thank you. 100, yeah, Whoop 100, yes, I think Eric will correct, I'm sure. I want to say this is 101, I think. Yeah, seniors moment, yeah, it happens a lot. I kind of get used to it. It's kind of my thing now. Just make it into your own thing. Once you start having senior moments, just go with it, I suppose. Everyone else will catch up eventually. James Rayburn, how we doing? Statman, good to see you. Congratulations on being older. Yeah, that's basically what it is, isn't it? Silver Shadow is back as well. I'm presuming you want your name down. No, did we do yours? Yeah, so we'll go for, if you want a list looking at, put your name in now. We've got one. I've got Jiggly Bits down right now. Sounds weird saying that. Got the Ratchet & Clank Deadlock, Cracks in Time, Into the Nexus Platinums, all Ratchet & Clank Platinums done. Now onto The Last of Us Part 1. Nice. Yeah, I'm just looking at what MZ wrote there. He's put Wagwan. I think he's saying Wagwan, as in, yeah, hello, I think. Or it's a footballer's wife's number plate. I don't know. But hello, how we doing? Yeah, Last of Us Part 1. I know they put it on YouTube, the first episode. I was going to watch it, and then I started it, and the bitrate is terrible, and I don't want to watch it like that. It's not very good. Maybe it's because I caught it when it had only just been uploaded or something. I don't know. But it didn't look very nice, so I'm going to wait. But yeah, Last of Us Part 1, I do want to play it again. Almost picked up this weekend, but I had to spend some money. I really didn't want to. It sounds quite bad. It sounds really first world problems kind of thing, but my son has finally decided he wants his PS5 in his room. So I've had to do that this weekend, which left us with a gap downstairs with nothing to play 4Ks or do anything on. So it's either buy a 4K player, which upscales nicely and things like that. You're looking at about £300-400 quid for a decent one. So I did what any sane person did, or would do, and yeah, we now have another PS5 because naturally. So yeah, I was going to buy Last of Us. That was the idea as well. I was going to get Last of Us this weekend as well, but no, I had to do that instead. Anyway, Skip, hello, Eric is here. I made it today. You have, thank you, good stuff. Kane Edwards, Andrews, sorry, I don't know why I said Edwards. There's nobody with the name Edwards here. How are you doing? Hello. Gipoli, hello. I've subbed to you for a little while, but right now I almost platinum Jedi Fallen Order thanks to you. Just prepping for Jedi Survivor when it comes out soon. A lot of people are. The videos have gone kind of through the roof again, view-wise. So yeah, a lot of people are. I don't blame you, really. Yeah, hopefully they keep... I know most people don't want that same structure that they had for Fallen Order, because it was pretty terrible, the map and things like that. But I do hope they keep it the same, honestly, because it did me well. Mohammed, good to see you. Always open to looking at Ashande. I like being... Oh, that's your name. I like being... Yeah, any members, actually. I've got 2 pens. I don't need 2 pens. Yeah, so yeah, lists. Is yours Kane? We could look at yours because yours is you're a member. I don't. Yours is really, really long though, isn't it? If I remember rightly. Put my name. Yes, so Silver Shadow. Yep, you want yours done. So I'll just have to wait for see if Kane. But his is horrendously long, if I remember rightly. We're talking thousands at this point, which, yeah, it'd be a long one, and it would annoy Jiggly. Again, Sleepster, I was 52 Thursday. Nice. Happy birthday to you as well, of course. I remember you saying. Wagwan bruv. I don't think I've ever said the word bruv before, but there you go. Yeah, happy birthday, 52. Almost Platinum Gotham Knights. Nowhere near as bad as people say, but definitely still feels like Arkham Spider-Man PS4 Lite. Yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be one I catch late, I think. I'm not in a rush to play it. There's so many others. It seems like a long time that I've caught. Yeah, Ghibli, it does seem, actually. Now you've mentioned it. It feels like I haven't said your name for a while. How are you doing? A PSP game on Plus, no heroes allowed, got trophies, which was a surprise. Wasn't there another one as well? And I saw here that Fashion Police Squad. Yeah, I could probably do with that. What in the Christ is that? Jojo Siwa? Worldwide Party. Who has gone and written a guide for that? I don't know what that is. Who that is. Hey, Forspoken's doing quite well, actually. Dead Space at the top. Oh, yeah. Dead Space. It's a masterpiece. It is... I'm going to say it is the best remake, should I say. It's not remaster, remake on the PS5. And we all know what the first remake on the PS5 was. I'm going to say it's better than that. It's better than Demon's Souls. Demon's Souls. It's unbelievably good. It's so good. If you liked the original, that it's what we've wanted, basically. It's what I've wanted anyway. It's amazing. I'm only up to chapter 9, I think, so it's nearly done. It's not very long, is it? I think it went up to 11, 12. This is the thing when I'm playing it as well. I've been getting to parts and thinking, I don't remember this. Was it in the original? And I've been also getting to other parts and thinking, no, I do remember this. But then it wasn't in the original, and then it's really confusing what I'm actually remembering from the original and what I'm not. But it's yeah, I suppose that's why it's such a good remake as well. Yeah, it's surprising me, but there are definitely parts you walk in, you remember, I remember this from, like, when was it, 13, 14 years ago, something like that now, which is ridiculous. Great work on Callisto Guide. Thank you, Sega Shans. Followed it and got the platinum today. Great work. Thanks for your... Thank you. Game is so weird. It's £5 to get a game delivered. But if you get it delivered to a store, they get a £5 gift card to use. So why not make the shipping free? Because they can show more revenue to their shareholders? I don't know. But yeah, game is weird, and I never use them, and I just don't like them. And it's always cheaper to use the game collection by like £10. Yeah, it was Dead Space. Dead Space was 54, I think it was, and it's like 65 in game, which is, yeah, it's not even comparable anymore. The map was awesome. I felt like Metroid Prime a bit. Which much better than having a fully open world. The map? In what? You mean in Star Wars? I mean literal, the map you use, the map you look at. I'm just looking at this. I haven't heard noises. Gifted 1. Thank you, Eric. And this is your birthday as well. It's gone to Ghibli. He's caught it there. Thank you, I missed that. Yeah, thank you. It's your birthday. You're supposed. Yeah, you're not supposed to work the other way around. Yeah, thank you. Where was I up to? Had a look at Hogwarts Legacy trophy list, and it looks very, very straightforward from the main grind being... Oh, wait, is it out? Is it on here? Oh, let's just have a quick look at that before we... No heroes allowed. Okay. So it's a PSP game. No, what am I looking for? What did you just say? Hogwarts. I haven't seen it. I haven't looked for it either. Oh, is it on PowerPix or something? Let me know. I'll have a quick look. That's why I've not committed to do it. I'm getting it, but I don't think I'm going to do any videos for it. I'd be very surprised if I do, because it does feel like it's going to be an open world that will just, you know, unless there's some really hidden things, which I'll do videos for that. I just feel it's going to be one, you know, like a Ubisoft game, which ultimately they don't really need videos, do they? Maybe the other PSP games might include trophies at some point. There might be hope. 800. Yeah, Kane, you are a member, so I will do yours if you want to. Just 100% go on that, and we'll start that. Currently playing The Missing, J.J. Macfield and Island of Memories. The Missing J.J. Macfield, I don't know. Definitely recommend, although it's unfortunately not got a plat. I'm going to write that down. J.J. Macfield. That's... Okay, and what? Island of Memories. Always on the lookout for decent indie ones, that's for sure. Started Forspoken early on. How do you like it? Or how do you not like it? Whichever. How long typically before a game comes out do the trophies get found out? How long typically before a game comes out? It really depends. Sometimes it's the day or two before. Sometimes it's months. It really does depend on the game. Pro to Mega, to answer once again, Killzone 2. Yeah, I started Super Meat Boy last week. I don't know, man. I don't know if I've got that in me. I'm halfway through World 2. Well, I'm nearly at the end of World 2 with all A pluses. There's one with the fan I'm stuck on. Well, I'm not really stuck on because I've completed it. I just can't get the A plus, and I don't know. It's the control scheme. It's not sticking with me straight away because it feels so different to most other platformers because you sort of float everywhere. I'm getting used to it, but it's going to take a lot. But yeah, if I ever get that will definitely be it. You didn't play it yet because of day one patch issues, but I have the disc of Dead Space so I can play it without day one patch. What are the issues with it? I haven't had any problems. I have the patch. Yeah, I've had no problem. Oh no, I tell a lie. I did have. There was a patch on day one, and then there was another one the day after, which I think, yeah, I was halfway through chapter 2 or something like that, near the end of it, and reloaded the game, and all my collectibles were gone. The map was gone, side missions were gone, main mission was gone. It was just all gone, and I just restarted the game, which was a bit annoying. 800 games will be good. I'm looking for something new to play these days. Okay, I'll just see if he's confirmed. Has he? Oh my god. Sorry, I'm well behind. I'll have a look in a minute. Has he said? Where is he? He hasn't. Kane. We're just going to do Kane. What's yours again? We're going to have a look at Kane's. Because he is a member, so... Shandy. I'll do a quick update. Do I really want to add more to it? Quickly, just going to catch up here while we jump on this. Oh, butter my arse, that's a lot. Okay, 922. Okay, right, we'll do that in a minute. Then I've decided to try and do as many 5 to 15 hour plats on PS Plus as possible. Went through every guide and made a list of about 45. That's probably my favourite bit about doing things like that, is just making lists and looking through. Nobody's asked me yet, so I'm gonna carry on until somebody does ask. Just a story of what I'm doing these days. I played the North American version of Demon's Souls on the PS3 for the third time, and one would say I know the game pretty well. I would say so. The third time. Why? Have you tried getting the Japanese or Why specifically North American? Unless you know, because you're Greek, if I remember rightly. She'll have done the EU one, North American. So is that your third platinum? Is what I'm trying to ask. 12 chapters. Yeah, right. Yeah, 12 chapters on Dead Space. Yeah, Dead Space has a one life mode, but apparently you can use the cloud, which is a bit annoying because it means I have to get PS Plus on my spare account for a month just to do the guide. But hey ho, they really need to put PS5 saves on USB for sure. Yes, you can, but it will. One life mode on Dead Space. When you die, it changes your save to a hard mode save, I believe, from impossible. So essentially, you have to start it on impossible. You've got one life. If you die, it changes your save file. So you do have just one, but you can make as many saves as you want. But you only have the one save file, and it'll overwrite it every time. But if you die, it changes it. But if you upload to the cloud, obviously, you can just re-download and carry on. So I'm going to do that as quickly as possible before they change it. Dead Space Remake looks easy to plat. It does look easy enough. I think the main problem for a lot of people, or not a lot of people, but some people, not a lot at all, is going to be the fear factor, really. Because it is tense in places. It's kind of losing it for me because I've done it before already. I know what I'm kind of running through at this point. As you get more powerful as well, I suppose. So yeah, I think the guide will help mess more with people who are a bit. I don't know. I don't really like scary games and things like that. So hopefully that will help on that side of things. Need to work out my backlog first. A third almost done. Okay. You've just platinum DMC5 again. My God. That's impressive, man. But then again, you knew what you're doing at this point. Will you do a platinum walkthrough for Final Fantasy 16 for the PS5? I might. When's it out again? Depends what else is out around it. I might. It's not really my genre, so I don't know. Do you buy your games physical or digital? Physical. Digital if they are really, really cheap or not available on physical. Airborne Mofo, how we're doing? Yeah, about Star Wars and the open world map. Yeah, the map is good. It's, you know, it is kind of open world, but not. But the map itself is not very good. The actual thing you look at. I got Dead Space as well, though I haven't started it yet. I need to play D. Don't know what you mean there. I too am now in the Game Collection fan club. They're just great. On the 100th stream now. I know, the 100th of these. I think it's 101, but yes, 100. Did you receive gift from Eric? Did I receive the gift from Eric? Jippily, you did, yes. It's one on numerous places like Power Picks. Shouldn't have trouble with anything. Okay, let's have a quick look over on good old Power Picks, shall we? Trophy, no, go away. Oh, cookies, I'll just accept it, it's fine. Oolong? Where is it? Oh god, the adverts, there it is. Oh, it was ages ago. Oh right, it was ages ago, I've just not looked at it. Complete the introduction, finish the sorting ceremony, finish the map. Oh, I'd better not look at this actually, because it might have lots of spoilers in it. But okay, yeah, that would probably be a good idea not to do that. Yeah, I'll have a look afterwards. I just found out Exophase. Okay. Hello, Andre. How we doing? Wolverine is here. How we doing? Where else are we up to? Good morning. I meant afternoon. It's actually evening, but yes. Well, it will be where you are. 50-50 with Forspoken. Okay. Patmosis, Equinox, hello. Anyone got Resistance Burning Skies? Need an online pass. I thought they cancelled them all. Ben, how would I know where I am on the list for you to go over my list? Wolverine, probably somebody's already mentioned this, but basically you just turn up to the streams and I will say who's wants their list looking at, and then I'll put your name on the wheel and I'll spin the wheel, and whoever's name comes up we'll have a look at. I got rid of the list. It happened by accident actually, but it's actually worked out for the best. So that's how it works now, but we are having a look at Kane Andrews in a moment. You don't miss it. You won't. Yeah, I won't do it if you wouldn't. Obviously, if you're not here. Dead Space might be a challenge to platinum, but it's too good not to try. Exactly. Determined. Yeah. Yes. Medium. You get knocked about a bit at the start on medium. I've actually dropped it onto easy just so I can run through it really quickly and find everything without worrying about other things. Then I'm going to do it on hard, and then I'll do the one life run through, and then I will start the guide. So I think the guide is going to be 3. No, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to do it 3 playthroughs as well. Try and do the second 2 as quickly as possible, because you have to do New Game Plus. So you could, in theory, do your first playthrough as the impossible one, but I don't think that's very user friendly when it comes to making a guide. So it's going to have to be 3. Tim Svensson, how we're doing? Can't wait to get Dead Space next week. It's amazing. Working through Ragnarok currently with your guide. Unforgotten Sands. I'm leaving the Berserker fights till last. I got my arse kicked. Yes, just leave them all, honestly, till last. The order I've done the videos in, uploaded the videos, is about right for when you want to do them. Yeah, but they do. If you do them in the wrong order. So finish the game and then do them sort of in the video the order I've uploaded the videos, and it'll be about right level-wise. Good Osteen, how we're doing? Final Fantasy 16 is June 26th, I think, that week anyway. Okay, so that's summer release. Okay, it might be on its own then. Looking forward to guide on Dead Space. Thank you, Yannick. Yeah, Forspoken. Didn't like the Forspoken demo. Not sure if I want to deal with it. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be one of those ones I'll probably just get when it inevitably turns up on Plus. I'm not rushing out for it. Yeah, I wonder what the Callisto devs think of the new Dead Space. Last week I think it was, I said that Callisto might have been the better of the two. No, Dead Space it's it's Dead Space. It's better. Looks like the PS Plus for Feb have leaked. Mafia, I believe so. Ollie World, Evil Dead, Destiny 2, Beyond Light. Yes. We'll see. Next week is Wednesday they announced, don't they? Only one of those I don't already have is Evil Dead. Intrigued, though I hate multiplayer. Yeah, I mean, doesn't everyone? I don't go for every region on Demon's Souls, but I had both EU and North American version on my list, so I have to do it. I messed up the world tendency on this and have to do another playthrough again. So yeah, you can pretty much do it in one, can't you, if you use the glitch? Is Dead Space hard to platinum? I don't know yet. I think it's going to be sort of average. It's going to be one of those ones that you doing 3 playthroughs is going to be beneficial and just as quick as doing 2, I reckon, because if you jump into it on the hardest difficulty, impossible, on your first playthrough, you're just going to get your ass kicked so many times. But once you know where everything is and where to go, it's going to be quite easy. So doing an easy one is definitely what I'm going to recommend. Foreclosed is on my list, and I've heard nothing but good things about Foreclosed. Platinum Dead Space on PS3 back in the day, so I'm definitely doing it again. I did as well. I want to say it was my 10th. I think it was my 10th. Hearing that Dead Space Remake is actually good. Well, Remake is certainly a relief. Just hope EA doesn't find a way to screw something up in the future. You know, EA have really... Yeah, if they get Star Wars right again, well, make it much better than, they had a few technical issues on the original one. They might be back, EA. It's a whole single player thing now. We've got Dead Space, we've got Star Wars, and there's that other one that's just released. Isn't it that new one? Something this week. EA might be back. That's a strange thing to say. I will play Dead Space on Series X. Don't know if it has cloud saves like PS5. It's gonna be tough. Another thing is, there's obviously in Dead Space there's always been those insta-death moments. If you don't do a certain thing or do a certain thing, you die instantly. Knowing where those things happen as well is going to be another one. Any tips for Gnar and King Berserker on Ragnarok? Frustrating me now. It's all I need for platinum. Are you on the lowest difficulty for a start? You can just change that. That will make it easier. I don't know. So you've done everything else. You're fully upgraded and what have you. I don't know if there's much more what I can really say. You could watch the videos that I've done in those areas. Maybe that will help. But apart from that, I don't know really. If you're on the easiest, then there's not much I can say apart from dodge. There's an armor set that I use that it really quickly cooled down things. The abilities that helped quite a lot. So maybe that, I can't remember the name of it, I'm afraid. Played that pinball one the other night and was getting major nostalgia for Modern Nation Racers on it. Genuinely not thought about the game for about a decade. I never played it. I did that pinball one as well recently. I need to put your name up there and get started because this is a long one. So we're going to do this 922. This is going to be all stream. So Ashandy, also known as, wait, I've completely blanked on his name, Kane. Yes, he's level 687, 23,266 is your total, 323 platinums, country rank 984, world rank 4,844, completion of 61.39, 922 games played, and we're going to be scrolling down here for a minute. Don't listen to the reviews. I have played many games now that might have been average or below average. I've enjoyed, for example, Escape Dead Island, but I don't know about Full Closed. Yeah, I've not heard the best, unfortunately. Dead Space on PS3 looks still amazing, but it's good that they did the remake so more people play it, and from what I've seen, there are not a lot of differences except better lighting. Yeah, better lighting, sound is obviously better. They're quite faithful, really, on the remake. It is a good one, it's a really good one, but I think Dead Space might take it. This is taking a while. I know I could just page down, but just give me time to read. The one going down for me right now is definitely Rockstar. I'd say Ubisoft, but yeah, Rockstar, that company is definitely not what they used to be artistically. We'll have to see with GTA 6 where they, because people have left, haven't they, since the last one. So that might be, the nail in the coffin, as it were. Miss Slade, how we're doing? Good luck on Super Meat Boy. Don't know how you will do it. You don't play many platformers. No, I don't. Thanks for the vote of confidence, by the way. I don't know how you can do it. Neither do I. It was just, again, an experiment thing. I have to try it. I have to at least say I tried it. So we'll see. But yeah. When that place sells £15 gift card for less than 15, it is a scam. Yes, because it's money. You should probably stick to Gotham Knights on your 365 lift. It's literally like 20 hours max. Gotham Knights, I will look it up. I mean, I'll know about it. I don't need to write that one down. But yes, I just wait for it to come down a bit. But yeah, I can imagine it coming down quite quickly. I'm trying to platinum Minecraft. Easy so far. Yes, there's a world also, or a couple of worlds, isn't there, that if you can kind of just run through them and get the platinum with that. If it's a hassle, you can skip it. I don't mind. No. I know it's a giant mess, and I'm looking here, and it's 2008, so I'm already happy with that. And I don't want to be an inconvenience to you or others waiting. Not at all, Kane. It's fine. We're here for the long haul. I mean, just these streams in general. Plenty of time. PSN cards from Shop2. No, they're not a scam. Shop2. Have I used Shop2 before? Are they cheaper? How much cheaper? Hello, I have a weird experience in Dark Souls Remastered earlier. Fighting Discharge for the second time was weird. He attacked me as I ran past, then he came right up to the dog gate and swatted me. Yeah, he's the fog gate. He's supposed to. That's when you tighten up right up against the gate. He slams down, you hit his arm and he falls into the lava. Is that what you mean? It's the quick way of killing him. A big booster, yeah. Playing Death Stranding on PS5, Platinum on PS4 a few years ago, so going again. It's great. Death Stranding on PS5 is amazing to look at. It's just I don't know. Yeah, it's so good. 2008, pretty much since the beginning. Yes, it is. 2008 was the beginning. Even I don't have a trophy from 2008. I'm in 2009. I was a little late on the update. That's a sentiment I understand. Some of my favourite games usually range from 60s to low 70s, ratings wise. Yeah, ratings. It's all individual. You know, I I follow the. I think I've asked who it is. I don't actually know who you are on Letterboxd, and they have some really out there opinions on films, and that is ultimately, yeah, it's down to the individual person. No other person can tell you whether you're going to like or not like anything. You know, game, music, whatever, film. You have to experience it for yourself. You have to. You can get a general idea, but ultimately you will not know whether you like something or other if you don't watch it, listen to it, or whatever. So yeah, and sometimes, yeah, scores are way off. You see that all the time with critic scores and user scores. That's why they have the two. Then I refought him and he was walking around in the lava and just blasting out those stream of fire. I had to hide the side route and take him down with arrows. That must have taken a while. You got him done now though, haven't you? Tutorial world isn't a thing anymore, I don't think. Tutorial world? What did I say? When? Everyone of us has a unique taste of games. I totally agree with don't follow reviews. Yes. That's why I don't really do reviews either, because I don't know, it just feels icky sometimes. I can do recommendations, but yeah, not the one I unless I have something positive to say about it, then yeah, not the one I did on it about 2015 anyway, where you could unlock loads of the trophies that takes ages. Oh, isn't a thing anymore. Oh, Minecraft, is it not around? Tutorial world, is that what it's called? Oh, it's not around. Oh, he'd write against it. Oh, he's not supposed to move that far forward. I've always used Shop2 for wallet top up and never had a problem. Huh. How much cheaper are they? I'm going to have to look at that. Oh, 87.20. How do they do that then? Because it's literally cash. That is strange. I tend to say follow reviews, but pay attention to what is said, not the number. Yes, that is another thing. What irks one reviewer may not be a problem to you, and what they like may be something you hate. Exactly. Are you going to be doing update videos for your 365 challenge? Okay, somebody's asked about it. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know if I have some sort of undiagnosed thing. I don't know what it is, but something has just clicked in the last day or so. As when I got Dead Space and thought I really have to get this done. It's just thought, no, I don't have time for this. And it's just all enthusiasm is just drained like overnight. So if it doesn't come back in the next few days, I don't know what I'm going to do. What I think I'm thinking of maybe doing is just see how far I can get in the year. Just not have to worry about updating people about what I've done and everything. And then just do one video at the end of the year and see how close I got. Without the pressure of having to do so many in a day, a week, a month or whatever. Because I'm 3-4 behind now, I think it is. And because I've been trying to get Dead Space done. And yeah, I don't know. I've not given up. But yeah, I'm not committing to it as much now. I know it's disappointing. Tell me, I was disappointed. Honestly, I hate it. I don't know what it is, but it just kind of goes. Yeah, that's what I mean. It just goes, and then I'm on to the next thing, which is a bit annoying, really. Speaking about bad reviews, I'm about to start No Man's Sky. Am I crazy? No, it's got good reviews now, hasn't it? It's been, it's been updated and it's good now, right? It's just done before I went. Oh, nice, you've done it. Nice. No, talking about you, MZ. No, I'm not. You're called MZ on there, so I know who you are. You're just. Oh well, no, you're called Z, aren't you? No, it's LRJT. Really, really strange I'll just have a look. There's one in particular that made me think. Yeah, so On the Waterfront, 2 stars, which mind boggles. And then The Cure for Wellness, which is really not a very good film. I'm sorry, but 4.5. And Megan, 3 stars. I've not seen that yet, but I can't imagine it's too good. It's just really weird taste. It's not bad, obviously, it's their own taste, but it's just a very strange one. Like On the Waterfront is a classic, it's a really good film. So bad, yet, other films that you'd think, not so much, up there. So yeah, it's each their own, isn't it? It's weird because your second fight glitched with him to just a different way. Okay, you could just have a segment of Sunday's stream recapping us all. I think maybe, yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? I see that. I understand the same boat. Yeah, I think it is. Another thing is I've caught a few not very good games, and I thought, is there another 300 amazing games that can keep me going? And when you do start doing bad games, you just kind of lose interest as well. And there's been, ones I've wanted to try. I've actually, because Donkey's done another video on Yakuza, and I really want to try that series. And obviously, 60, 80, 100 hours, whatever they are, is not something I can fit in. Do one video at the end of the year about 365. That sounds better, to be honest. It's just going to remove stress and see how far close I can get. Yeah, and I've been trying to space things out and trying to do different ones and worrying too much about how it appears as I'm going through it. It's weird. Anyway, I thought that was the goal, not necessarily to keep 365, but to see how far you can go with it. Actually, getting 365 was just a bonus. Yeah, in the very first one, I said it's more of an experiment than really going for it. And if I get there, it's burnout. Yeah, it's burnout. Don't worry too much about doing the 365. It is. I wouldn't call it burnout because I'm still up for it. I don't know. I just can't see past Dead Space. I think about doing something else. I thought, no, I need to do that. I need to carry on. I don't want it to impede on guides. That's just not good. Made it more fun than I expected. Well, thank you. Megan was good. I mean, yeah, it's Justin. No, what's his name? Oh no, what's his name? The Horror Master guy. Yeah, so it's going to be entertaining, I can imagine. But I can't see it getting a better score than On the Waterfront. It's just... tried to play in The Last of Us Part 1 on PS5 the other day, as it looks so easy, but one of the conversations you need for the trophy would not pop. I hate those kinds of problems. Yes, I remember that happening on PS4, and I think it happened on PS3 as well, and it was the one by the tent, the medic tent, about 2/3 of the way through the game, when you drop in, there's a load of medic tents, and then there's a conversation or a joke or something there. That was the one that did it to me twice there. I will get started in a minute. Yakuza games are great, though their platinums will always be out of reach for me. I just can't wrap my brain around Mahjong and Shogi. I saw White Noise and didn't understand it. I kept looking at my wife and go, what's happening now? Where is this going? White Noise? Is it a TV show? Do you remember the film White Noise? That was quite good. I mean, it was fine, but yeah. How many platinums did I get last year? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I've had the recap. I could actually look because I think I screen capped them. I'll let you know in a moment. Evening, Tetra, how we doing? Way too much, even though the shorter ones, 36, sounds more doable. I mean, I've done 25. So, yeah, I'm there on that. I can just do another few more then. Another 11, I'm done. No, I don't want to drop into doing really bad, quick ones. And that's ultimately, I think, what you have to do. Unless you have, you're not working or whatever, then yeah, you have the time, or a student or whatever, you have that time to do 4 or 5 hours a day, which I just don't. I can't find my recap. I thought I did one. Oh no, I can't find it. I don't know. James 1, that's the guy. Yes. Ben, I think about what will happen to your mindset after 3-5. Yeah, exactly. It's burnout and not good for your mental health. Not worth it. Keep it healthy. Yeah, that's ultimately yes. And another thing, it was starting to impede on my gym as well. Going to the gym every day, I was thinking, no, I'll stay home for this one, just this one. I can skip it, and then it was just another one. I was like, no, let's not get into that. So yeah, it just needs to go on the wayside for now. It was a good idea, but yeah, that's why people don't do it, I suppose. It was an experiment. Just don't do it. I got 188 last year. Wow, I felt burned out and had quite a few easy ones too. I'm still going to go and do, lots. I'm going to try and do more than I did last year. But ultimately, you have to enjoy them. And when you start doing certain games, there's a couple I did, and I was like, what the hell am I playing this for? Yes, because it was an easy one, ultimately. Yeah. Michael Keaton, White Noise, haven't heard of it. Have I? Is it a TV show? When you look at Dead Space, no wonder you don't want to challenge with things like Foreclosed, exactly. What is White Noise? A TV show? Sparta P, how we doing? Mahjong, I do like a nice... It's not the Mahjong where you take the tiles away, is it? It's a different one, isn't it? It's the proper Mahjong. Adam Driver, White Noise. Okay, I don't know what that is. At least in Like a Dragon, you don't have to win all the minigames, just play so many different types. Yeah, where do I start? Can I start with Like a Dragon? Saw an advert for GoldenEye on the Switch, which brought back memories. I've never played GoldenEye like that. I think I might have tried it once, but I've never played GoldenEye. Mahjong Society. Undergrad, been hugely into it for many years. Because, of course, if you do stop, you can still do films framed. I know. That was another thing as well, is I've been watching a couple of films lately, and I think, no, I miss this. Like, obviously, I can't watch films as well, because I have to move them and do a game instead every night. Suicide Guy. What a load of ass. That was the worst one I played, I think. It's just... I couldn't even find it funny because it was just irritating to play. It was just... Yeah. There was another one I played, which I mentioned... Darker Skies, I think it was called. And I didn't actually know it was set 5 minutes down the road from me until the very end, just before. He literally says, Hope Valley, this is such and such calling from Hope Valley, which is near me. If you look it up, Hope Valley is beautiful. It's got a place called Winnet's Pass there as well. If you know what a Winnet is, that's quite interesting. Devil's Arse is down there as well. Yeah, and it's set there, and there was this glitch that happened on that as well. I'll upload it from the 1st of February. Shorts are going to be monetized properly, so I've got a few that I want to put. I've been holding off to upload them, so I'll upload it there. But yeah, it was terrible. It was a really, really bad game, but I couldn't help but laugh on that one. Manchester Uni Mahjong Society out. Nights Out, Christ, those were the days. White Noise, a 2000 film. Starring Michael Keaton. So that's the one I've seen. Is Michael Keaton in that? That's the one I've seen. And there was a second one, White Noise, something else, and it wasn't even about White Noise anymore or something. From that list, you have do the ones you're truly interested in, ditch the rest. Yeah. If I could probably do 50 or so, if not 100, that I'm really, really interested in playing. There are a lot on there that I want to do. I started Stanley Parable because it's just always one I've been interested in doing. It's such a random game, but it's got a horrible trophy in it. Play on a Tuesday for 24 hours. It cumulative, but you need to leave your console on for 24 hours. Bit of a weird trophy, but never mind. It also has the best trophy I've ever done as well on that. Ben, should I buy and Platinum Sekiro or DS1 and 2? DS1 and 2 because I have guides for those. There you go. You can pretty much start any Yakuza. They all either have catch-up cinematics, tell you what you need to know. Okay, excellent. Start with Like a Dragon. It's designed to be an entry point. Nice, good, because I have that one. Devil's Arse Cave in Castleton, you mean? Yeah, Mamtor Mountain. Mamtor is one of my favourite places. If you go up Mamtor early morning in the summer and you see the clouds over the top of Castleton and that, and with the cement works or whatever it is, I think it's cement works, just sticking out the top of the clouds, it's unbelievable. I think I'm fine with branching out and trying new things, but when there are games you just don't care about, no, you won't like, you just can't do it. And that's it. I thought I can do a few, but to get to 365, it's a lot. It's a good half, maybe. I still remember Speedwell Cavern and Blue John Mine from there. Speedwell, yeah, we have to lie on your back and you get dragged through it. Blue John, and it's got like 150 stairs to get down. It's not exactly disabilities. Yeah, you can't get down there if you're in a wheelchair, that's for sure. Yeah, not very friendly for that. Doing my own Platinum Challenge 52 for the year. That sounds better. Basically one a week. Yeah. Yakuza 0 is a good starting point. Do Yoku's Island Express. I have that on my list. Cheshire Cheese Pub does banging burgers as well. Great fudge shop in Castleton. There's a lot. The Castleton's it's so nice, but it's really busy. Right. I need to start. Right, Mamtor gets too crowded these days. It does. Early morning is amazing, but yes, it gets very busy very quickly. Yeah. Where are you from, Equinox? How do you know it? There's a game called The Occupation set in the northeast of England. Looks like one you'd enjoy. Occupation. I think that's on the list. Or I've definitely, yeah. Saw Shane Ward in that pub when he won Pap Idol back in 2005. Shane Ward. He's someone I've been compared to as well. Ben's not getting this list done today. No, I'm not. Right. DS1 and 2 are nowhere near as bad as DS3. No. They do have some grinding, but it's nowhere near as bad. Is Mamtor the one that shakes? Oh, I don't know about that. It might be. Typical starting point for 45 minutes. Right, okay, I'm caught up. Let's go. No platinums, just playing for fun. Uncharted Drake's Fortune, 11th of August. I still said it wrong. 2008. And then 3rd of November, Bioshock, Little Big Planet, Resistance 2, Dead Space, almost done. Dead Space was almost the perfect platinum, the original Dead Space. One playthrough, hardest difficulty, get it done. It's amazing. I see it now with the hair. It's the short hair again. Yes. I take the glasses off. I got that a lot when he was in Pop Idol, whatever he was in. Yeah, Pop Idol. In 2005, I was, in the pubs, and yes, people would call me that. I don't think I look like these people. It's literally just the hair. Will's got one. Will, Eric, man, stop. You're giving everybody memberships. That's 7 in 7 days. Man, thank you. And Will is up there now. Thank you. Appreciate that. Can I add Sam Dingle? No, you can't. Look him up. Uncanny. No, Dingle. I don't know which one that is. No, I don't know. Call of Duty, World at War. I remember all these games back in early 2008, 2009. Late 2008, early 2009. Prince of Persia, that was one I did like. Tom Clancy's Hawks, one I never played because of that number there. Fear 2 is the first trophy list on my list. I've always wanted to move it further up by just doing the single player. The online's dead now. But I'm just never going to do it. Wanted, that was a good game. I quite like Wanted. X-Men Origins is actually a really good game. Prototype, never did that. Ghostbusters, I don't have a good relationship with that one. Demon Souls, there it is. So you did it way back in 2009, because that's... Excuse me, Jesus, something's not working for me here. Way back. I remember seeing Demon Souls before Dark Souls came out, and people saying it's amazing, you've got to play it. And then I saw the difficulty, and I just didn't. And how much I've missed out on, the hype of Dark Souls, the hype of Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne. I missed out on all of it, and I really wish I'd done it at the time now. Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection. Yeah, obviously you're in the US, got Genesis there. Oh, I didn't do your flag, but yeah, we know what that is. Heavy Rain. Uncharted 2, Ratchet and Clank: A Crack in Time, Disgaea 3. Is Disgaea fighting? I've never done Disgaea, but that doesn't surprise you either, does it? Resident Evil 5, nice Shattered Dimensions. That's one of the good Spider-Mans, isn't it, that one? No, it's freaky. Oh, God. Not even in a jokey way, it's just uncanny. I do the hair. I can't do the... Yeah. Do you think? Isn't he the one that talks with a lisp or something? I mean, it is quite close, isn't it? He's got a stronger jaw, though. I don't have a particularly very defined jaw. Yeah. Anyway, Castlevania, Lord of Shadow. Yeah, never played those. Infamous, not done. Yes, you didn't go for the shards. That's fine. Yakuza 3, so you started way back as well. So we're jumping into 2011 now. Not much going on 2010 wise or 2009, but of course, just playing for fun at this point. Trophies haven't kicked in for you yet. Killzone 2, stacking. That was good. I like that. What's an SRPG? What the hell's S? Surprise? Singapore? What's SRPG? I don't see it. Oh, wait. Yeah, you haven't got a platinum yet. So your first one was Fallout New Vegas. Maybe. We'll see later on. Unless you've done DLC for something else later on. Nice. Mine was Fallout 3. So very similar. Excellent. I can't see what your picture is. Oh, yeah. I've never actually looked at your picture like that. Oh, strategy. Okay. He's the one who's a bit slow, shall we say. Yeah. I didn't. Yeah. Much better. I like Roxy. Thank you. I like you. Lovable Oath, Corey equivalent would be Kirk. Didn't you say? No, God, I look like all the lovable idiots. Okay. What else did I just miss then? Almost no one gave a chance on Demon Souls. And first Dark Souls back then, most that tried them earned one trophy and left it until Soulsborne hype came and everyone returned to them. Yeah, even then I was late. I think it was Bloodborne, wasn't it, that really kicked everything into high gear. Yeah, I remember seeing there was a guy I was friends with on PSN for a long time. I forget his name, but he used to do Japanese games. Obviously, I didn't know most of them, but I saw that he triple stacked Demon Souls. I thought that must be a good game. He's gone and got it 3 times, and I nearly did it at that point. I nearly did it, but I just didn't. And I wish I had. New Vegas was the first plat. Yes, girlfriend was more invested in the 360. Okay, so didn't get a lot of time to play on PS3. So okay, you weren't quite across here at this point. Yeah, the Singapore RPG. Yeah, I mean JRPG was or Scottish RPG. Now that is what I'd like to see. So is there a Thailand RPG? Yeah, I just went for JRPG being Japan and just stayed over on the east. That's not any barring on you intellectually, Ben. I mean aesthetically. Can I just make that clear? Yeah. No. Yes, you can. That's not bearing, not barring. No, you didn't need to make that clear. Or I actually feel better that you have done that. But yeah, thank you, Roxy. Simulation. Oh, so it's those strategy. Often strategy. Final Fantasy Tactics, if that helps. Nope, it doesn't. Grinds usually. Grids, strategy, stat management. Okay, right. Didn't say you looked like Kirk. I said you meant sent. Oh, birthday message. That was it. Yes, that was it. Yeah. That was it. I remember trying Demon Souls when it first released, well before any of my friends did, but I disliked it so much I never returned. Well, you don't like them anyway, so yeah. Really tired. Bed. Good stream and week to all. Razvan, have a good week, and I will see you next week, hopefully. Hyperdimension Neptunia. Prince of Persia Warrior Within. I think I did that one. That was the easy but not very good one, wasn't it? Yakuza 4. Prince of Persia Sands of Time. Two Thrones. They were the remasters ones that were together, weren't they? And the Forgotten Sands. That was the other one that was not particularly very good as well. I think I did that one and that one. Maybe, I don't know. Mortal Kombat, nice. Infamous 2 is your second one. Dead Nation, love that game. LA Noire. Sly Cooper and the Thieves Raccoonus. Yeah, LA Noire 100% as well. That's, yeah, you got all the cars and everything, wasn't it? That's the difficult bit on that one. PlayStation Move Heroes, Sly 2, Band of Thieves, Sly Mini Games. Everyone did that. That was a weird one. They added that on there. Will Robinson, hello to you too. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. I don't get it. What does that... What? iPet. Oh my god, I've got an iPet. Oh, bloody hell, I've probably not seen him since 2011 either. Oh, I wonder if he's alright. I did have one. Oh wow, he's really dead. Catherine, that's a good go on Catherine. Getting that far on the original Catherine as well, because I believe the new one is a bit easier. Here's to you, Will Robinson. Is that a Mrs. What? Is that a song lyric there that I'm missing? The Cars and the movie reels. Yeah. The Cars I remember because they were all so similar. Yeah. Same with me. Platinum Sly 1 and 2 minigames, but not 3, really. Your iPet's gone feral. God knows, yeah. He's living in someone else's house now. Downloaded this again today for the trophy cleanup. Oh, nice. Infamous 2 is not so bad. I Lost in Space. Okay, that's why I don't get it. Haven't seen it. Yeah, so Sly 3. I mean, you can get Slide Out. I got Slide Out. I did manage to push my way through it, but yeah. Yeah, doing those back to back is not the best. Ben, Dead Base Guide. How soon? I'll wait with the purchase until it's out. So tomorrow I should, for the most part, be able to get the first play done and researched and done. But I want to get the platinum first, so I'll need to do another quick run through for New Game Plus. Then I'll need to do the hard difficulty, and then I'll do the videos. We're looking at 12 videos for the first playthrough, so it's a week and a half. Just to get those videos done. Let's say 2 weeks. That's quite a long time as well, isn't it? This is the thing. This is without doing the 365 challenge. I'm saying 2 weeks and being optimistic at that, I think. So yeah, mid-Feb. But then once it starts, it's going to roll out pretty quickly. I'm going to start once I've done the first playthrough. I know that's complete and done. I don't like uploading videos once I make them, because in case something goes wrong or I've missed something, I don't want people to be following along and then I say, no wait, something's happened, and then I have to go back on it. So 2 weeks, let's say, and then it'll be done. Hogwarts is just not going to happen, is it? I'll play it for myself. Someone stole my Sly collection disc before I could finish. They stole it. How did they steal it? I haven't gotten around to doing it on PS Plus. Oh, so you are going to do it? That's not funny. So a friend of yours it will have been, I guess, because from your house. I had terrible luck with people stealing things, periods of homelessness, and having to sell things to make ends meet, so I have random weird gaps and almost stuns. Oh, you were made homeless? Oh, wow. I'm guessing, I don't know, that everything's all right now. I mean, this was 10 years ago. And the Sly collection disc is a valuable commodity. It is. Well, it is now. It's not crazy expensive, is it? It's one of the more expensive ones. Kung Fu Rider, Resistance 3. Does that need redoing? Resistance 3? Not 3, but Resistance. Do we want to see a new Resistance game? I don't know if it'd work. It'd be if you were to go back, it's quite a generic first-person shooter, isn't it? Plants vs. Zombies. Love that series. Resident Evil 4 on the PS3. Very soon it's coming out. Arkham Asylum. X-Men Destiny. Did I do that? I'm trying to remember which one that one is. Costume Quest is good. Uncharted 3. Hydrophobia. That's one of my rarest trophies, is actually from Hydrophobia. I thought it had quite good water physics in that game. It's a weird one that I'm guessing a lot of people don't know. Yeah, I think a new Killzone will be better than new Resistance. Yes. I'd love to see Resistance make a comeback or get Retribution on PS Plus. Yeah. Have you platted the first? You can't. There isn't one, unfortunately. But yeah, I have 100%ed it. How do you submit for Trophy View? Just turn up, and when I say, at the beginning of the stream, who wants their list looking at, then put your name down. So yeah, it's ultimately turn up, and you might get it done. I used to really enjoy playing Resistance Full Man's multiplayer. I never played the first ones. I didn't even know it had it, to be honest. I think it was a fighting game, Destiny. Yeah, Hydrophobia. It's not a brilliant game or anything, but it was PS Plus, I believe, with some pretty good water physics. So everything would fill up with water. It was a third-person type action thing. It wasn't bad. 2-3 weeks doesn't bother me, even longer. Maybe the price will come down a bit. Also gives me time to platinum on Sky. I'll be playing Hogwarts, already pre-ordered. Yeah, I have pre-ordered it, but it's mainly for my son, so in case girlfriends come round. Shh. I'm not supposed to tell anyone. I loved the first Resistance game. It had some awesome weapons, and you could carry so many weapons. It was insane. Yes. I don't remember. Yeah, I mean, I remember the sounds and of the guns, but I don't remember all of the guns. Huh. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, they had the good sniper rifle, wasn't it, that tracked the enemies. Was that on Resistance? No idea. Wasn't Capcom. I'm one of the two that liked Haze, so I'm waiting for a redemption story for those games. Wow, Haze. Yeah. Yeah. I never played that because it didn't have trophy. It never got trophy support, so I never played it. Arkham City. Obviously, we all like that. Simpsons Arcade is that arcade one. Get some Nectar Soldier. Nope. Don't know that one either. Touch My Katamari. I don't know about that one. Katamari is a strange series. Motorstorm RC is actually a damn fine game. It's like Micro Machines. It's good. I liked it. There's a whole raft of weapons you could only get on the second playthrough. Oh. Huh. Maybe I didn't get them then. The Bullseye, yes. Alt-Fire. Yeah, the Bullseye, that's the name. Alt-Fire tags enemies. Yes. That was a damn fine weapon. One of the best guns in any game, I think. Yeah. Used to do on Haze. Right, okay. Darkness 2. I could see that. We could do with Darkness again. Yeah, Bullseye. There it is. Resistance Burning Sky. Somebody mentioned that earlier, didn't they? Pac-Man Championship. DX. I think that was the one that was doable. That was one of the best Pac-Man games I ever played. Just really satisfying and crunchy. That doesn't make sense, I know. But yeah, it's just, if you played, you kind of know, I suppose. Or maybe you don't. I'm just talking nonsense. Funnily, I don't mind it when stuff is generic. Something being generic doesn't mean they are bad, just safe. And since you know what to expect, you know if you like it or not. I think it's the other way around. For me, it's something being generic and just mid, as the kids say nowadays. Oh God, I'm old. Is the worst thing something can be, because if it's really bad to the point where it's funny, then it's it's got that going for it. It's, let's say, The Room, or obviously amazing. But if something's just kind of mid and boring and meh, I think that's the worst thing something can be, because it's forgettable, and you don't want that. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I did also play Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction, no trophies, but I beat it and enjoyed it. I did not play that one either. I didn't play any of the Ratchet and Clanks that didn't have trophies because I was late to the series. Lollipop Chainsaw, that's still happening this year, isn't it? I completely forgot about that. Will that still work in 2023? Who knows? Alone in the Dark. Yeah, no, I hate that game. That was the worst game. One of the worst games I played on PS3. Sleeping Dogs. Now that, yeah, I'm just reading that. Underrated. Yes, that. I did actually play maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. The DLC, finally on the PS3 version. Yeah, that still works. Devil May Cry 3 and 2. Wow, nearly got done with 2 there. God of War. God of War Chains of Olympus goes to Sparta. Silent Hill 3 HD. Isn't that the terrible remake? Or not terrible remake, should I say. The HD, the kind of... It just wasn't a very good version of the game. Mid, like any Ubisoft or for... Yeah. I'll do anything for Sleeping Dogs 2. Interesting. I would like to... Yes, I could go back to Hong Kong and do some running around. Yes. Are they remaking Lollipop Chainsaw? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I believe it. Of all things, Lollipop Chainsaw. Yes. Also, I have seen the Yui Bowl film. Same with Far Cry. Alone in the Dark with Christian Slater. I think I've seen some of it. I haven't watched it all, though. I don't think I've seen any of his films all the way through. I've just kind of been morbidly interested in seeing a bit, but I don't really want to watch it all. Sleeping Dog Plat obtainable. I still have them. Is it worth playing? Yeah, Sleeping Dogs is good. If there's a PS4, I know you said you got it in your backlog. There is a PS4 version. I think you'd probably be better with that at this point, unless you really don't mind playing PS3 still. Then yes, brilliant as well. And yeah, Roxy. There was no online. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember. Obviously there wasn't. Transformers Fall Off. Cybertron, that was the difficult one, wasn't it? Darksiders 2, Borderlands, good old Borderlands, excuse me. Again, Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, the notoriously difficult one, but has a strangely high-ish platinum percentage. Silent Hill Downpour, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. This is the one that got removed, wasn't it? I don't think you can actually buy this on the store for a long time. God of War, we all know God of War. Double Dragon at Neon, Altered Beast, the good old days, Altered Beast. God of War 2 and 3, Welcome Park. So you got your Vita here, Zen Pinball 2. I think I've got Zen Pinball 2 on mine as well. And yeah, these percentages are not good. Don't remind me, I hate the term mid as it's used nowadays, since it just lacks nuance. Most media isn't anything special. We just make excuses for the specific things we like. The mid, yeah. Mid. It just doesn't mean anything, does it? Yeah, I get that, yeah. Sleeping Dogs made me so happy. Was quite sad we never got follow-up. I know. Shame some great games before trophies didn't get trophies in the update. Yeah, I'm surprised. Thingy's come to PS Plus, hasn't it? Yeah, that game with the girl with the red hair. Sword. Heavenly Sword. I'm surprised I didn't get any, because that's one that people have wanted trophies for a very long time, since 2008, 2009. And yeah, that one doesn't have it, unfortunately. We all know the truth. The best video game movie is Street Fighter because of one man. Raul Julia. He's M. Bison, yeah. I mean, it's quite good. That's one of those things. It's so bad it's good. Sleeping Dogs, you sent me as a bonus. Then I bought Lollipop Chainsaw. Yeah, did I? Did you not have it? Yes, I did. Yeah, just randomly send discs. Yes, you got my Lollipop Chainsaw, didn't you? That sounds weird. Did you ever play it, or have you just got it for collection purposes, which is obviously just as good because it's quite a rare one now. I don't mind PS3, still have it hooked up. Sleeping Dogs is one of my never finished PS3. Yeah, get it done then. Yeah, mid and L. Yeah, that's how reviews happen, isn't it? What do you think of this Mid or L. Yeah, it's just so. Yeah, let's not go into the generation, but this generation is, it's try and shorten everything. It's like one word reviews on Letterboxd again. People try and be as creative as possible with one word. Go on any IGN comment section on social media, and it's full of those two terms. What's the top one though? If you've got, I suppose it's W, isn't it? Win. So you've got win, mid, and L, or W, mid, and L. Play it, Roxy. Treat yourself. It's a great story. Yes, when you said girl with the red hair, I thought you meant the PS3 game Wet. Oh, that was one I never played either. I was borderline on that one. Heavenly Sword was awesome. The main villain was played by the same guy who played Schmeagol. Oh, nope. Yeah, him. Yeah. Don't think she had red hair on Reflection, but all the marketing had red. Did she not? It's in my collection, yeah. Where? Yeah. I thought she had red hair. I thought that was the whole thing with Heavenly Sword. She had flowing red hair, right? Yeah. Unless she just didn't have red hair in the game. No, she did. It's like really red hair. Not ginger, but really red. Anyway, I think the ass on the cover. Sorry, but that's what I remember with that game. The ass on the cover. I feel like I should remember that, but I honestly don't. Currently watching your Bloodborne guide and seeing you live. Thanks for making it going well so far. Liam, thank you. Yeah, hope it goes well. Best game ever made, so yeah. Retro gaming news. I got 3 SNES games for my B-Day. Nice. Desert Strike. Oh, Urban Strike and Mighty Morphin. See, I liked Urban Strike. I didn't do so much Desert Strike, but my one was Jungle Strike, the one in the middle. That's the one I played a lot. I didn't really do much of the other two. But yeah, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. I don't think I did that either. Went blank when I tried to recall his name too. I'm sure someone will put it. Folklore was another game that came out before Trophies and many like that. I add that as well. One of you, I think, has got that one as well. Michael McDowell and Alan Cumming voiced the villains in Wet. Okay. Nariko, that's her name. Could stop calling her girl with red hair now. At the end of the year, Ben declares the challenge was mid and total L. Yeah. I love the parts where you play as a sister crossbow. Oh yeah. I do remember that now. Okay. Already had Jungle Strike from when I was... Oh, you still had it. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't have any Mega Drive stuff. No, I tell a lie. I've still got Cool Spot in the case as well. Cool Spot is the only thing. I don't have a Mega Drive or anything, but I randomly still have that game. The 7-Up game. Right, Starhawk, Ratchet and... We are... Oh my god. Ratchet and Clank, All for One, Persona 4 Golden. I hear that's quite good. Nuclear Strike, PS1 was good. Oh, I didn't know they did a Nuclear Strike. I missed that one. Played Innocence, Platinum successfully chased. Excellent. Cheers for the guide once again. Nice job, Jiggly Bits. Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots, you tried that. Retro Cities Rampage, Far Cry 3, nearly there. Back to the Future episode, I'm guessing 1. Dead Space Extraction Ignition, always get those two mixed up. One was an on-rails shooter, one was a puzzle game. I don't know which is which. I know I've done one of them. Pretty Cool Spot was good. Andy Serkis, that's the guy. Yeah, Cool Spot was pretty good. It was one of those games I played a lot. Obviously, when you were young, back in my day, you only get a game maybe once, twice a year. Christmas, birthday, that's it. So you play the same games over and over again. Weirdly, that's what kids still do now. It's just the same games over and over again. Copy of Wet and CX yesterday in PS3. Starting to think I should have picked it up. They had Lollipop Chainsaw PS3 for $38. Yeah, it's up there. I actually beat the heck out of Metal Gear Solid 4, but that was before it had trophy support. I played it before trophies as well. I never went back to it. Oh, Spot Goes to Hollywood. I didn't know they did another one. That reminds me of Quaver's game on Amiga. I didn't know that. Extraction was the rail shooter. Okay, there we go. Virtual novel. That's it. That's what it was, wasn't it? Do they do any other flavours of Quavers other than cheese? Yeah, they do prawn. I'm sure they used to do cheese and onion. And maybe salt and vinegar. But salt and vinegar anything is gross. I'm sorry, I just can't do them. No, they do prawn, right? No. Yeah, maybe. Pink ones, yeah. Tokyo Jungle, very strange game. Quite good though, quite difficult as well. Sonic the Hedgehog is just the first Sonic the Hedgehog. Mega Man 10, NBA Jam on Fire Edition, Doom 3. What a disappointing game Doom 3 is. Really, such a shame. The House of the Dead 3, Resident Evil Code Veronica, Dead Space 2. Wow, nearly there. I've got to guess that just Hardcore isn't done there. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. Maybe you've just got the frog missing, just like me. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, Jetpack Joyride, Toe Jam and Earl in Panic on Funkatron. Was that what it was called? Okay. I never really played much Toe Jam and Earl. I do remember it. Oh yeah, those salt and vinegar Pringles take a layer of taste buds. They do. They just cut straight through. Yes. We'll probably make Callisto Protocol the next one, along with Resi 3. Nice. Visual. That's what I said. Visual. That's what I said. Virtual novel. I thought I was good at Mega Man. Mega Man 10 humbled me. I never did 10. I don't think I've played any past 2, I think. Yeah, missing the frog in the motorcycle chase. I missed 1. I just don't know which one. And I know I went back and methodically got each one. I know I did. That's how I do the game. That's how I do games. And I missed one, and I don't know where. I know I got the ones on the shooting bit, because I definitely made sure I got those. But yeah, and I just couldn't be bothered playing it again, unfortunately. So I don't know where it is, but that will forever be like that now. Right, Vanquish, which... that people who played that like that, right? That could be a game that could do with a remake, maybe. Bad Company 2. That's the game that got me into Battlefield for a short while, anyway. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I've heard that's very good as well. Never played it. Spec Ops: The Line is excellent. One of the best games. And Bayonetta is excellent as well, to be honest. God of War Ascension, Dead Space 3. You got quite far through that. Okay. Golden Axe, Dead Rising 2, Off the Record, Jetpack Joyride again, Ninja Gaiden Sigma Plus, Infamous Festival of Blood, Resident Evil 6, Silent Hill 2 HD, Resident Evil 6, yeah, I think most people stop it about there. Saints Row the Third, the last good Saints Row the Third, Borderlands 2, Call of Juarez Gunslinger. I really like Call of Juarez. I could do with that. We'll have that back. The Call of Juarez, not the last one they did, the modern one. That was pretty bad. This one was quite good, but quite difficult. There was one before it. I've completely forgotten the name of it. It was good. Mortal Kombat on the Vita, Pinball Arcade. Just any pinball game is so difficult. Talking about retro games, I'm replaying for the nth time Super Mario Galaxy. I treat this as therapy and palate cleansing. I'm sorry, but I've never played Mario Galaxy. I have not. I know of it, and you on the little worlds. Yeah, it's just one I've never done. Recently found out Keely Hawes used to voice Lara Croft for ages. Hayley Atwell was the perfect voice for that Netflix series they're doing, though. Can't think of anyone better. She is good. Keely Hawes. Do I know her? Do we know her? Aren't they doing Tomb Raider series? Because, of course, everything has to be made into a series nowadays. Yeah, Waller Bridge, whatever her name is. What is her name? The one who wrote the latest, or parts of, the latest Bond film. Phoebe Waller-Bridge. something, is doing a Tomb Raider show. Apparently, she's quite a good writer, to be honest. She's not. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was the latest Bond she did, wasn't it? Galaxy is one of the best games in my opinion. 2 is worse. Okay. Also, if you ever want to do a live action, she's got the right figure. If you know what I mean. I mean, you weren't exactly very subtle with that sentence. Yes, I know what you mean. Gusty Garden Galaxy and Rosalina's Observatory Tracks are god tier. Bound in Blood. Yes, that's the one. Phoebe Waller. Yeah, Waller Bridge. That's her name. I think Claudia Black is one of the most overlooked actresses in video games. I thought when I first saw that, I thought it said Cilla Black. I'm not going to try and do a Cilla Black impression. She's in so much, a lot of great TV. I don't know who that is. Do I? I probably do. Oh, Life from Mars and Ashes to Ashes. They were filmed in Manchester, were they not? I didn't ever watch them. Yeah, you still have that. It was pretty good. Yeah. I think that could... Yeah, we need some modern Western stuff. I know we have Red Dead, but I just have... There's just something so simple and... Yeah, I like Westerns. Max Payne 3, Disgaea 3, Dead or Alive 5, Infamous Second Son. Nice, we're moving on to the PS4. This is what everybody... Well, not everybody, a lot. This is me. For me, this was the beginning of PS4 as well. Second Son, Stick It to the Man, and Contrast, because they were the first PS Plus games, those. King Oddball never did. Watch Dogs, I think I'm at 1% as well. Motorstorm Apocalypse, one of the best racing games on PS3. I think it was just fun. Johnson, Philip Glenister, yes. Life of Mars, Ashes to Ashes. My spell record is playing up. Chloe might have been worried watching Stargate. Nope, still don't know. Ben, do you ever use emulators? If you do, you must play Mario Galaxy. I do not. I honestly don't play many older games. Just even the ones I used to like, I really struggle to play now. It's just I'd rather have them live in my memory. Maybe it would be okay because Mario is so perfect when they come out for the most part. It probably holds up really well. I do not use emulators, but if I do, I will look out for it. Gun was another one. Yeah, Gun. I do remember Gun. Wow. Played Spellforce 3. I do not. Really do miss the PSP. That was one. I had one. I still have one somewhere. I can't sell it either because it's got something stuck in the charging port. Yeah, PSP was just one of those ones I didn't really play much on. It was just one I missed. Does anyone remember Primeval? Saturday Nights. It rings a bell, but I didn't really watch it. The world needs more westerns that aren't Red Dead. It's why I was so giddy for Evil West. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I should probably try that then. Yeah, that's a good idea. Using your guide for Dark Souls 1, Lost State of Humanity earlier in the Great Hollow. It's not the worst. Yeah, Humanity, obviously, it helps if you have it, but it's not platinum killing. So, yeah, you can get more back. Cowboys and Vampires, is that what it's about? Oh, I missed that. She was in a film called Pitch Black. I have Pitch Black on 4K. I do have that. Courtesy of Arrow Video for free. Because I ordered directly from Arrow Video a few months back. And they mixed my order up with somebody else. It wasn't months back, it was years back. It was during COVID. And they sent me loads, like huge box of Arrow titles. Some of the ones I had ordered and most of the ones I hadn't. And I said, do you want them back? And they said no because of COVID. So I got loads of free films, which was quite good. And then they sent me my order as well afterwards, which was good. So I do have it, Pitch Black. I just haven't watched it for a very, very long time. But she's in it. Okay. More importantly, how's the plot? Yeah, more importantly, how is the plot? Humanity. Of course it helps to have it. You wouldn't really be able to tell, would you? With some people. Right, on we go. Kingdom Hearts 3582/2 days, isn't it? Yeah. Kingdom Hearts 1, Stick of Truth. Can't wait for that third South Park. That's got to be up there. Deadpool, quite a good game actually. Deadpool. Dante's Inferno is also quite good. Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. Lord of Shadows 2. Infamous First Lights, or equally as good. Dead Island. Home. Did I do Home? Probably. Excuse me. Jesus. Probably not. Bioshock Infinite. God, is only halfway through. Castlevania Lord of Shadow Mirror of Fate. What is that? Lord of Shadows. Is it a tie-in? Or is it original? No, it says HD. So it's a remaster of some sort. So was there an original Lord of Shadows? I didn't know. Because I've never played a Castlevania game in my life. Only rough part of the plot is beating a particular boss without it healing, which is kind of irritating RNG. Yeah, I'll have a look at that though when it comes up. I'll add to my wish list and wait for a drop. What were we doing? Evil West. Okay, nice. They used to have a Time Crisis arcade machine in a pub near me called The Ash, which closed a while ago. I don't know where that one is. I would play Bioshock Infamous. Yeah, why not? Call of Duty Black Ops. Black Ops 2. I'll just go with it now. DMC Devil May Cry. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Oh no, it's all the way down there. Until Dawn. Super Meat Boy. He's giving it a go. And yeah, I think he's about where I'm up to at this point. Mirror of Fate is a remaster of a 3DS game. More standard Metroidvania style serves as the connective tissue between 1 and 2. Okay. See, it was. Okay. Broken Machine. How are we doing, Sean? Good to see you again. Yes, so Sleeping Dogs is there. He's done it again. The Definitive Edition. Obviously, if you do have the PS3 version, then play that, but there is a better version. Call of Duty, I know, why not? I really got into The Last Jedi on Game Pass. Oh, right, you're playing that. Yeah. What? Got into The Last Jedi? Wait, what's Last Jedi? I thought that was the film. You mean Fallen Order? Call of Duty. What it should be called. Mirror of Fate was a mid-quel. Okay. Mid. I thought you didn't like that term. I'm just messing with you. Of sorts, between 1 and 2, it's a 2D action game where you play as multiple generation of the Belmonts of the series. Okay. All the way down there because I bought the Gold Edition later, only to discover exactly what I did. You've got a lot further in it than I have. Yeah, I got it in 2015 when it came out. Played it for a little bit. That was in my sort of dry period. I didn't really play much in 2014, 2015, maybe 2016. So I bought it, didn't play much, sold it, bought it again. I thought, I'll get the Game of the Year edition because they're always good. They have all the DLC, and didn't realise it had a separate list as well. 100% Sleeping Dogs. A man, woman of distinguished taste. Yes, man. Kane. Dookie. That's Boise's dog. They have to look after in an episode of Only Fools and Horses. I met Boise in... Where did I meet him? Oh, in Waterstones in the Arndale once. You're doing a book signing. Yeah, Boise. I can't remember what I said to him. I on purpose gave him a trigger line. Oh, look, I said it. I love that line you did and thingy. And he got the joke, and it was quite good. It was fun. Anyway, most people don't know who I'm talking about. There's a Green Day album of the same name. What's that? I don't know. Only Fools was called Sleeping Dogs Don't Lie, as well as the first broadcast. I think that, yeah, there was. I do remember that. Accidentally double... Wait, what? Also have a new God of War on PS5 yet. Haven't played it yet. You got to do that. It took me 2 years to get a PS5. It took me 2 years to get a PS5 invited from Song. Sorry, Fallen Order. Yeah, Fallen Order. It's good. It is. Dookie, there is. Dookie, there is a Green Day album called that. Yes. Speaking of Star Wars, I accidentally double dipped and auto popped. Was going to replay. Guess I got to do collectibles now. Yes. I do the laugh? No, I didn't. I can't do the laugh, otherwise I would have done. Look 2 lines up, Ben. I said Dookie is American slang for feces. Yes, I know. I said Dookie. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Eric, man. He's there again. Who's going to win? Isa's won. John Chalice. That's his name. Yes, that is his name. I got a signed copy of his book from my dad for his birthday. That's why I was there. Yeah, thank you, Eric, again. Man. You're going to make everyone a member at this point. There's going to be no one left. Fools and Horses is something I have a pretty encyclopedic knowledge on. For you to say that must mean you really know a lot about that. Because you know a lot about most things. Metal Gear Solid 5, on we go. Phantom Pain. Humble Man. He was great. He's dead now though, isn't he? No. Did he die? I think he did, didn't he? He was good. Because he's nothing like his character at all. He was there with his wife and they were just kind of having a laugh. It was good. Fallout 4. Alien Isolation, love that game. Rogue Galaxy, Zombie, that Wii game, isn't it? Helldivers, Heavy Rain, again, got the platinum this time though. Destiny, Tom Clancy's The Division 1, of course, at this point. Yakuza 5, Dead Island Retro Revenge, Dead Island Definitive Edition. I grew up on Only Fools and Blackadder. Never watched Blackadder. I don't think I've ever seen an episode of Blackadder. I know Only Fools and Horses was, that's something you just watch over and over again. There's a van actually up the road, I'm just thinking, and it's got a sticker on the back that says, "Alright, Dave." Most people won't get that when they walk past that van, especially younger. They just look at it and they go, "Alright, Dave, what does that mean?" Sadly it did last year. Yeah, I think it was really recently. 2021, yeah. Oh, the guy did Trigger. He died quite a while ago, didn't he? He was in Harry Potter, and then he academic. Seen an academic paper on the paradox of thesis. Ship reference triggers broom as a modern version of it. Okay, Roger Lloyd Pack, that's the guy. Dead Island Retro Revenge. Yeah, we've done that one. Rogue Legacy. Cat Lateral Damage. Haven't seen that one for a while. It's fun to say. Adventure Capitalist. Day of the Tentacle. Nice. Wow, was that 20? It's nearly 10 years ago. Day of the Tentacle, yes. As Ken 2. Paranautical Activity. I'm doing my part to get the Hannah Montana stream. You know, it's getting quite... I actually looked the other day at, how many of you there are now, and it's insane. It could actually happen. I've always laughed it off and said, yeah, Hannah Montana, 100,000. Yeah, we're not going to... Yeah, I say we're probably going to get there, but it might actually happen. Not in the next couple of years or anything, but at some point in the future, it might actually happen, because we're a third of the way there now. A few good games here and there, it can really bump up the subscriber count. So yeah, it might actually get there. It might actually happen. Hannah Montana. Who was the actor who played Roy Slater in Harry Potter? Also in Harry Potter. I don't know. Yes, Barty Crouch. Jim Broadbent. Oh, Slughorn. Is that who that was? Okay. Prince Albert. Was he? Neo is that old now. I feel old. Very old suddenly. Miriam Margolyes played Queen Victoria, did she? Smite Tukunden Kwame Neo is that old? 2017. It's not that old, is it? I'm just trying to, not think. Yeah, everything's that old, isn't it? I'm coming to you in the future. It's insane how much he just knows. I don't know. I don't know how he does it. Yeah. You feel like he's cheating, like one of those people on Popmaster that has, they've got Google on. But I don't think he is, because he comes back so quickly with the answers. Anyway, my name is Mayo. Yakuza 0, Salt and Sanctuary, which I've started once on stream, it was actually. I do need to go back to that one. Paladins, Hyperdimension Neptunia, U Action Unleashed. Okay. Fighting game, I'm guessing. What's your least favourite platinum? Oh. God, that's a good one. I mean, ultimately it comes down to my least favourite game or something like that. It'd be whatever that Orc one is, or... but if we're just talking platinum on a great game, I wouldn't even be mad at the Red Dead Redemption 2 one. I quite like doing that. I don't know, let me think, we might see it. But yeah, let's go for least favourite platinum on a great game. Yeah. Murder Soul Suspects, Outlast, Bioshock, which I can do again. I will be doing that again. Parappa the Rapper 2, Bioshock, because that out that long ago, 2015. Wait, why are we in 2015 again? That's weird. Bioshock 2, Marvel Heroes Omega, however you say that bloody word. TV game shows, you clean up. I know, right? The actor who played Tony, I bet he's got to have applied for The Chase. The actor who played Tony Angelino, Tony Fools from the episode Stage Fright, played Lord Nelson, Jesus Christ. Alone in the Dark. Yeah, it was a terrible game, yes. But trophy-wise, it was not that bad. So, least favourite platinum, I would say that is just the least favourite game I've played, probably. But platinum-wise... Oh, maybe Arkham Origins. Because it really didn't need multiplayer. Maybe that. Wow, it's that bad. Foreclosed is there already. Wow, you really don't like that game, do you? Right, I'm going to have to just have a quick break. I'm going to go and get some more water as well. But yeah, Jesus Christ, my legs are still hurting from Friday. Right, yeah, I'm back in a moment. Just need to top up. So, see you in a minute. Okay, right. On we go. You have to pretend to be dumped. I tried to get on the Wiki's link and the Chase and answered loads of questions. Got through. Was the only one who didn't answer more than one question. Really? Huh. I'm planning to enter the run for the University of Manchester University Challenge team. Oh, wow. Okay. how do they say it? Brightmoor, Manchester. Is that how they do it? How do they say it? I'm trying to remember the... Okay. That'd be cool. Right. Yeah, right, where are we up to? Killing Floor 2, Final Fantasy 15, Arkham Asylum again, Neo Chrome, Arkham City again, Doodle Devil. I did Doodle God recently. What a strange series that is. I know I've done one before, but I didn't remember the games being that. Tony Hawk's for a while now, just can't get that boring, get the... I'm guessing some sort of grindy thing there. He was a nice guy. Oh, talking to somebody else. Kevin Stevenson, how are we doing? So much backlog cleanup need to do. Yes, you do. There is so much. Ragnarok Odyssey. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Vita ones, I'm sure Eric knows that. Prominence Poker. Don't think we've seen that one before either. South Park Stick of Truth. Nice, you've done it this time. And Fractured Butthole. Shadow of War, Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls, Mafia 3. Oh, wow, you got the 100% on that as well. That is a rare one. Agents of Mayhem, Sword Art Online, Hollow, Fragment, something. Detention. Not seen that one before either. Contestant Season 2 of The Chase got 14 on the Cash Builder, and in the same year a team scored 28 on the Final Chase, to which Mark got close to 28. Definitely gotten slower. Okay. You can imagine going large. Okay, talking amongst yourselves. South Park, both great games. So, as Chef's Love Shack from Int Day. Chef's Love Shack, I don't remember that. I remember playing a couple of the Doodle games back when they were just online flash games, so it's always weird to me when I see a couple of trophy lists. Yeah, they are. They're just kind of, you put elements together and build things. It's a puzzle game, isn't it? Weird concept. Just got him in. Zinky, how we doing? You're making Platinum walkthrough for Hogwarts Legacy. That's probably the only upcoming game I'm not going to be doing, because I feel like it's just going to be an open world. I don't want to say Ubisoft to say it's going to be bad or anything, but as in you can't miss anything. So it might not be that, but if it is that, they don't really work for a Platinum walkthrough, because they're usually really long and you can't miss anything anyway. So yeah, we'll see with that one, but yeah, it's in a weird time when it's coming out, and it's probably going to be quite a long game. So I'd rather do Star Wars and Resident Evil 4 and Dead Space, which I'm doing at the moment. So unfortunately not. I might do a couple of videos if needed, because I will be playing it, but yeah. I just know a load of rubbish. Barely any of it is applicable. The thing is, though, I view a bit of information or date once and I just remember it, able to quickly retrieve it whenever. Can't really explain it. I mean, it's good. You must have got... It's great for passing exams as well. You must have got quite good exam scores, I'd imagine. Yeah, Hogwarts has 100 plus side quests. Jesus. I don't have the time for Hogwarts, unfortunately. I just wouldn't be able to get it done in time. Dead Space, yeah, it's too big a game. If it came out in the summer, that'd be different. Ratchet & Clank, Evil Within 2, Don't Bite Me Bro, Dissidia, Final Fantasy NT. Hang on. I'm trying to move something, it's messing everything up. Haven't seen that one before either. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. Again, you tried it again. Okay. Bloodborne, not finished. That is one you do need to go back to do. Suits, no, I don't watch that. I don't know if I'd go that far. I'm never as good as Kevin Ashman from Eggheads. Your quizzing idol, Kevin. I know which one that one is. Yes, Eggheads. Man, is that still going? Didn't one of them die? Maybe not. Or was arrested or something. There was something. I know there's a bit of a difference there. Devil May Cry 3, Clicker Heroes, God of War, not done either. Devil May Cry 4. So you got a couple of quick ones to finish there. Organ Trail Complete. Never heard of that one. Psychedelica of the... Where do you find these games? Of the Black Butterfly. I've never heard of that one either. Outlast 2. Wow, Outlast 2 is 4 years ago. That one seems more recent. 5 years ago almost. Probably is. It probably came out in the October in 2017. The only thing you've caught me out on is the fact on the yucca plant, in which I returned to a week later. Yes, I remember. Bloodborne got stymied. What? Because for some reason the save file didn't get uploaded to PS Plus. PS4 died. Oh, okay, fair enough. To the Channel 5, CJ Demoy was embroiled in a legal case for him pushing a taxi driver to his death in Amsterdam in a canal. That'll be what I'm referring to. Chasers look like amateurs. Yeah. Vita games, where? Coming up. Couple. Ah, is that what that is? Oh, the Vita games, of course. Right, okay, yes, of course. Vampire, which, yeah, is good for what it is. Seven Scarlets. Yeah, not seen that either. Bad Apple Wars. I think we've seen that one before. Abyss Odyssey. Hatterful Boyfriend. Code Realized. Guardian of Rebirth. Psychedelica again. Secret of Mana. Resident Evil, first one. Nier Automata. See, that's another one I would like to finish, and I can't. There's a few games. Like, I've got an itch. I've got the tall neck, Lego tall neck the other day. So I've got the itch to want to play Horizon again, because I've never played the second one properly. I've done about an hour or whatever it was on stream. So yeah, again, so I want to play something. I want to finish this off because I've seen it again recently on a video. So yeah. Dave Rainford died in 2020. Tremendous knowledge. That's who you're referring to at first. I don't know who. Maybe I don't know. Daphne Fowler retired from Eggheads. She was getting on a bit. Oh yeah, I do remember them now. I haven't. Is it still? Yeah. So it's still going on Channel 5. Huh. Visual novels. What, virtual novels? You mean? Love you all and leave you. Okay. Dark Souls is calling. I don't blame you for that. Have fun, Abigail. And I will try and get back to you if you have any query. I know I've been a bit slow. I will. Hopefully you don't have any more problems. It seems like you've had quite a few things just not happen for you. Yeah, good luck with that. Arrow. Hope Dead Space playing is going well. It is. I'm so pumped to get it. It's perfection. It honestly it is. I had a bit of a mess around. Something happened early on with some collectibles, but apart from that, it's just everything about it is perfect. It is, honestly. I've not even finished it. I'm up to chapter 9, and I could say it's quite easily going to be. What else we've got coming out this year? It's going to be a tall order, but it's going to definitely be up there. Game of the Year. Why they probably don't do remakes on Game of the Year, but it would be if it was first timer. It's just little things like hearing the noises again, hearing the voices, the characters again, and it takes me back. I think it's because it takes me back to when I first started doing platinums as well. Because I think I'll have a look after. I think it was my 10th, and it's just perfectly updated. So yeah. It's quite good. Not at all. I understand you have a life. Yeah, that's what you think. I'll see you later. No, I will. Right, yeah, Dragon's Crown. On we go. My name is Mayo. Order 1886. Excellent. Yeah. Not bad at all. Resident Evil 2 was the game of the year category. I think, was it? Okay. So yeah, because remasters can't go in there, can they? But remakes, ground up remakes, which this is, and yeah, it's if you liked the original or loved the original, it does everything a remake should do. It adds new stuff that, again, feels like I've seen it before, but I know it's new. Like, there was a fight in it. I'm sure I didn't do it, a boss fight. And they took away... Do you remember that trophy in the original Dead Space where you had to shoot the asteroids? And you couldn't let one hit the ship. Was I in the second one? See, this is what, again, I remember there was a trophy. It took forever. I think it was in the first one. Because there is a section... I remember going into the room, and then you go in there. But you go into this room, but this time you go outside, and you don't have that trophy or anything like that, and it's actually much better. Or I'm just getting confused and don't remember it correctly. Either way, my mind is going. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Life is Strange. Yeah, excellent. Zero Escape. The nonary games. I do like Zero Escape. I did one of them. Virtue's Last Reward. Oh, it might have been this one. No, it wasn't called the nonary games. It's just Virtue's Last Reward. I really like that. So very glad the ADS cannon isn't in the remake. Yeah, I mean, you do use the ADS cannon. That's what it is called, yes. I should know, I've literally just used it again. Now, there is a boss fight in the original. So who remembers the original PS3 version? And yes, the asteroid shooting is in the original. It's one of the two trophies I'm missing. Yes, okay. So that asteroid bit is gone, but it is there. You go outside and you control the cannons on the outside, and it's just really quick and nice. You don't have to struggle with the asteroids. Zero Gravity is better in the remake. Yes, it is. Although you still do get turned around a bit now and again, but it's fine. The boss fight. There's a boss fight. I don't really want to say it because it is obviously a spoiler. But if you remember the boss fights if you've played the remake and you've done all the boss fights, was the one... I'm trying to be cryptic about it. Where it stuck to the bottom of the ship. That was very cryptic, wasn't it? Was that in the original? Because I genuinely don't remember that. It must have been, though. It must have been. I forgot to mention this on top of the University Challenge thing, man. Not heard anything back yet, but applied a few weeks ago on Pointless. Sad Richard ain't there. Is he not there anymore? Oh, Pointless. That'd be good. Let me know if you're getting any of these, because I can't see them. And hello, Chris, as well, by the way. Is Order 1886? It's good. It's fine, yeah. It's not terrible like people made out when it first came out. Could it replace the original, or would that still be worth a play too? I think if you did the original first, you could still play the original, but I don't think you could go back to the original after playing the remake. It would feel like a step down, because it is the same thing. I don't know. Again, I struggle with older games, so who knows? I use the cannon as that. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Less painful than the asteroid part. It is, right, okay. I just couldn't remember it. I don't know why I couldn't remember it. Yeah, so it is in the bottom. Okay, the Leviathan. Right. And when that... Oh, there's such good bits in in the remake. Normally, we'll get categories on reality TV and horse racing. Absolutely done for if that's the case. Yeah, okay, right. Okay, so Criminal Girls 2, Zero Time Dilemma. That's the one I'm not done. Loads of Fallen, Far Cry 5, Mega Tag Mention, Blanc, Neptune versus Zombies. Okay, I don't know what that is. I'm guessing, no, it can't be a novel because it's quite a long one. Dead by Daylight, Tokyo Twilight Ghosts, Hunters Daybreak Special Gigs. They have such weird names, don't they? Adventures of Mana. You can't even try and guess what the next word will be because it's so random on these titles. He is close on Lords of Fallen. You got a lot. Yeah, most people just kind of start that and don't get very far at all. Whenever we see them on these lists, anyway. Adventures of Mana. Yeah, Mega Dimension Neptunia 7. Cyber Dimension Neptunia 4. Goddess Online. Why is it just 4? Yeah, okay. Amnesia Memories, Odin Sphere, Leaf Thresher. Yeah, let's go with that. Hyperdimension Neptunia PP. Okay. I need to get Trials of Mana. I don't know what these are. Yeah, you know this isn't my thing. 1 or 2 trophies. He probably is only 1 or 2 off. Yeah, because he will be. I'm sure he'll let us know what that is. Currently working on Dead Island PS4, RE8, and BFH. Battlefield Horizon. What's BFH? BFH. Before. No? I don't know what that is. He will do. He'll say it and I'll know what it is in a minute. Hack GU Last Recode. Sengoku Basra Samurai Heroes. Earn Jedi Fallen Order last night thanks to your guide. 99 and counting. Nice. Will. Congrats. What is 100? Got anything special for that? With any new game plus majority at the time, bar Miles Morales, I leave it for a year as a reason. Yeah, I mean, Battlefield Hardline, of course. Of course. But it's not. Oh, 7, it's V2. Is that right? Where was that? Neptunia. Okay, so it's 5-2. Is that what you're saying? So it's Neptunia 5-2, not 7. Okay, that's not confusing at all. Is this your list? Okay. Mighty Number 9 didn't go down so well. Okay, Hyperdimension Neptunia. I think this might be a series you like. Rebirth 1, Hyperdimension Neptunia, Rebirth 2. Red Dead Redemption 2, I know that one. Okay, we can do that one. Yakuza Dead Souls, that was a zombie Yakuza, right? Siren. Nope, don't know that one. Requiem, Symphony of the Night, Castlevania, I know that one. Final Fantasy 7. Oh, that's going to be your 100th. Ah, nice. Red Dead a 5. Do you agree with that? What do you mean Red Dead a 5? What? Red Dead a 5? A5? The V is victory. Oh. Okay, subtitle. Okay, so it's actually the 4th mainline game, which doesn't help it. No, it really doesn't. Right, V for victory. Like Battlefield V. That's for victory. Okay. Mayara, how are we doing? Anyone else remember when people thought Battlefield 5, when the title was leaked, was Vietnam? No. But I'll take your word for it. Diablo 3, Norn9 Var Commons. That sounds German, saying it like that, or maybe it's just the way I said it. Norn9 Var Commons. I don't know what. We've definitely not. I've not seen that before. Have I? I'm sure you'll remind me. The fact it looks like the Roman numeral 7 was intention, though, since it's technically the 7th. Okay. Scott Casper, how we doing? How's your night? Just Playtale Requiem guide helps a lot. No problem. Scott, how are you doing? Yeah, doing well. Don't know if we can get through this list. Oh my god, I've got an hour and probably 3/4 left. Okay, we need to speed this up a bit, unfortunately. Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 3 Regeneration. Birthday's the beginning. 600 hours. Just a casual 600 hours on that one. What is that? Star Ocean Till the End, Halloween Forever. Weirdly, I don't think we've ever seen that yet. I feel like we should with those sort of ratings. And no, it's not a silly Japanese thing. It's a silly series thing, making fun of stuff like that. One part awkward localization as well. Okay. Silly Japanese thing. Splatterhouse, Physical Edition. Rayman Legends, Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition. Deathmark. White Day, a Labyrinth Named School? What? White Day, a Labyrinth Named School. Okay. Star Ocean, Integrity and Faithlessness. Ease Origin, The Warrior. Star Ocean, The Last Hope. Darksiders 3, nice. The Inpatient, yeah, it's VR, I was going to say, I think that's VR, isn't it? Darksiders, the PS4 version. Silvio, Omega Quintet. Nurse Love Addiction. Okay. What have I missed? I don't know. It's all a blur. Japanese things. Sorin, how are we doing? Oh god, Rayman Legends having flashbacks. I mean, you've just done that, haven't you? So it's not that long ago. But yeah, I haven't done them myself, so I'm okay with that. Gungrave VR UN Thumper. Gungrave. So he's just got his VR. Lots of VR here. Gungrave VR. All VR that I've never heard. I've heard of Thumper, but not the others. My Q Qualu Sigma. Yeah. Warriors Ochi 4. Mamarukun Curse. Resident Evil 7. I know that one. Onimusha Warlords. I think I've heard of that one before. Weeping Doll Monopoly Plus. Katamari Forever. Doom VR. How's Doom in VR? That's got to be headache inducing, surely. I'm really good. Seeing you got Dead Space. I've never played the original. I'm hoping to try the remake. How is the remake? It's amazing. Masterpiece. No, it's really good. Yeah, it's better than really good, honestly. It's going to take some beating this year. Many Vita games I've never heard of. Some great games on there, but never owned one. No, I've owned one and I don't know any of these either. Samurai Warriors Spirit of Sanada. One Chanbara Z2 Chaos. The Persistence, I know that one. Astrobot Rescue Mission. Now that's a VR game I have done. That was a damn fine game. Surprisingly well done and didn't give me motion sickness at all. Oh, that is a surprise, honestly. Donut County, yeah, no, that was quite good. Marvel Puzzle Quest, Galgun Double Piece, Dark Cloud, Nekopara Volume 2, Resident Evil 2, obviously love that one. Splatterhouse, yeah, I think it's quite hard to get hold of now, Splatterhouse. I think it's delisted, so you do need the physical one, something like that. Makes you feel like the Doom guy. Probably, IGN. That's good. Capcom needs to give us a new Onimusha. Been too long. I'll take your word for that. Just got the plat on Tales of Heart R casual 200 hours. That's what you've been doing for the past few weeks, isn't it? Yosemite Sam. Evening. I thought I'd pop in again and see what I've been missing. How are you doing lately? I'm doing well. How are you doing? A lot of guides I saw popping up my YouTube now. Sorry about that. Yes, a lot of God of War recently. Yeah, how are we doing? I saw that puzzle you put together as well. That thing was... yeah, no wonder you've not been around. How long did that take? That was a lot. Yeah, Jesus. Pure Hold'em. Amnesia Collection, Necropara Volume 2. Why is that one? Okay, did Volume 2, Volume 1, sorry, did Volume 2 first. Call of Cthulhu, Until Dawn, Rush of Blood, Letter Quest, Paper Dolls, Destiny 2. This is Ben's forte, Japanese games. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Destiny 2, Psychopath Mandatory Happiness. Yeah, I know that one. Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition HD, Final Fantasy 10 2 HD, Riddled Corpses EX, The Unknown City Episode 1. I've never seen that before. Ben, I think you would like Onimusha. It's Feudal Samurai Resident Evil. Okay, you have my interest on that. David Roberts, long time lurker, love your work. Thank you, David. Good to see you, long time lurker. There's so many great Japanese games out there. Most great games are Japanese. I mean, the Souls games. Yeah, that just start there for me anyway. Letter Quest is a grind. I've still got to finish off 3,000 word trophy. What do you have to do for that? I know it's a stupid question. I mean, with regards to 3,000 words, what do you have to do in the game? I mean, basically countdown minus Rachel Riley and the OAP audience. Well, not much point then, is there? Remy Law. Cat Quest. Is Cat Quest good? I feel like looks like it's quite good. It's one I've got recently. Cat Quest 2 is co-op. That's why I got it. They got both of them. I thought first one would be as well, but it's not, unfortunately. Creepy Road. Kingtail Final Fantasy 15. Oh yeah, that's the anime thing, isn't it? Spell 3,000 works. Takes bloody ages. Really? Hopefully I get it soon. Just finishing off Watch Dogs Legion. I did Platinum on PS5. Doing it on PS4 as well. Okay, nice. The 42,000 piece jigsaw took about 6 to 7 months. I have been gaming on and off, but couldn't find a game I could sink my teeth into. Okay. That's a lot of puzzle. Wow. And that thing's huge as well. I looked it up just so I could get a full look at the image on it. And yeah, I saw people stood next to that thing. It's taller than people are. That's really insane one. Hello, Robert Wright. How we doing? We should do a bingo every time he praises Dark Souls. Yeah. Yeah, I could quite easily do a bingo with this, couldn't you? Because I'm very predictable in most aspects, really. I think both Cat Quests are pretty entertaining, worth time. Yeah, they do look good. Like I said, I got it because I thought it was co-op or something my son could do together, but the first one's not. And it's a thing I have to, if I get a series, I need to start with the first one. I can't just do the second one first. That's, no. They have apparently leaked the February PS Plus games. Somebody have to remind me what they were. They were some I'm not particularly interested in. I think it was something. Somebody will put them on. It will compares him to a figure from British pop culture. Yeah, that's another one we could have. Yeah, for the bingo there. Creepy Road. Yeah, I've done this one. Blackwood Crossing, Fate, Extella, The Umbral Star, Demons Crystals. That's a smashing thumbnail there. It looks like a Fraggle. Hakuoki Edo Blossoms, probably. Pixel Junk Shooter Ultimate. I like that. I can do that. Shaq Fu Legendary. You played Shaq Fu. Wow. Oh, you can't get 100%. Nobody's got it. So how is there a guide up saying, unless it's a DLC? It must be a DLC thing. If you like RPGs, if it does have localization in America and Europe, there is many to choose from. Yes. Ollie, Evil Dead, Destiny 2, and something I forget, I think. Mafia, yeah, of course, Mafia 1, yes. Yes, Mafia 1, but I've done that. But yeah, that's a great one to get, actually. Claire, good horror game. Songs are deep. Drowning, some easy stuff coming up, I feel. Collar X Malice, Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon, everybody. Okay. Mr. Masagi, Kitten Squad. Mr. Masagi, Kitten Squad. Full Throttle, Batman Telltale, Little Adventures on the Prairie. I did Metal Gear Solid 2, or tried it again. Warriors All Stars, The Sims 4, Shanky the Vegan's Nightmare. What the hell is that? What in the hell is Shanky the Vegan's Nightmare? What are you doing here, guys? Are you comparing your trophies to each other's? No, we just pick a person, look through their list, and take the journey. Go back in time, see what they did, kind of thing, and laugh at funny names like Shanky the Vegan's Nightmare. What is that? Shape of Darth Vader's helmet from 2005 that coincided with the release of Revenge of the Sith. Never getting rid of that. Only way to get Barack Fu is via the disc version, and it has a separate list. Oh, so it can't be done on the... Oh, that's weird. EJ, thanks for your guides. You got me my Demon Souls and Bloodborne plats. I'm currently on video 19 in Elden Ring. Okay, PS Onimusha is awesome, and you should check it out. Okay, I will. And congrats on Bloodborne and Demon Souls, and ultimately Elden Ring as well. What Protocol like? Not heard good things about it. I want to ask you. I really like Protocol, Callisto Protocol. I do really like it. It's very different to Dead Space. Having played Dead Space again now, it's very different to it. It's a different game. I don't think you could compare the two, actually. It's, yeah, very different. I do really like it, though. One of the better games I played last year. I know it's I played it this year, but yeah, from last year, isn't it? It's not actually of his helmet, but the shape of the whole thing is that. No, is if you make that makes sense. No, Shanky is pain. That's what Shanky is. I bought it to pick on my wife, who is a vegetarian. Ah, you play a sentient meat grinder. Oh, wow. Okay. It does. Uncanny Valley. Okay, that's Shanky. Yeah. And it can't even be completed. Uncanny Valley, Layers of Fear. I quite liked Layers of Fear. The DLC, not so much. Grim Fandango, the Disney Afternoon Club collection. Chippendale, I think, is in that, isn't it? Darth Kragus, how we doing? Dying Reborn VR. Dying Reborn was really bad. I remember doing that. Daylight's Foul Play. Gone Home's quite good. Home Sweet Home. Limbo. Bird Game Plus. Sparkle 2. Monkey King Master of the Clouds. Nightmare Boy. Nope, not getting any of these. Gauntlet. Lego Harry Potter, I know that one. My Big Sister, I think we've seen that before. Lego Harry Potter 2. Castlevania Anniversary Collection. Spyro 1, 2, and there it is 3. Shadow of Loot Box. Oh, it's an easy one. I was wondering what that was. My next guide is Dead Space, Scott. Dead Space Remake, which will be in a couple of weeks once it's done, or mostly done. For Red Dead 2, when you replay the missions for the gold medals, is there a way to skip the cutscenes at the beginning of the mission so I don't like 10 minutes every time I start? No, this is the thing. This is why I left my videos like that as well, is because a lot of the missions in Red Dead 2, you need to let the cutscenes play. Otherwise it messes, especially the timed ones, it messes with the medals. So, no. Going for my 165th Platinum Modern Warfare, the 2019 one. Only need 3 trophies. That was a good one to do as well. Do I guess right that you won't be playing Shanky anytime? Yes. You mean as a vegetarian? Yes, and also it doesn't sound like a very good game. So, yes, on 2 fronts. Ben, what is my PSN name? Mine is BenG32. BENG32. Yeah, so the cutscenes, yeah, you can't skip them. It's a pain, trust me. I remember doing it many months. 3 months those videos took me. Spyro the Dragon, Spyro 2, Shadow Loot Box, yes, Five Nights at Freddy's, Spyro 3, Nights of Azure, Schoolgirl Zombie Hunter. Okay, Layers of Fear 2. You got the platinum on that. That's the one in the ship, isn't it? I did a bit of that on stream. There won't be another wheel spin today, ham sandwich. We are that much. Can you actually see it today? Yeah, it's just above my head there now. And we've been going for an hour and a half, I think, on this list. So, yeah, it's not, yeah. Got to speed it up a bit, otherwise we're not even going to finish this one. The Exorcist Legion VR. I didn't know there was an Exorcist game. Awesome P, Slender the Arrival, Skyrim, Destroy All Humans, Haha. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. Nice. Thank you, Sam. Sticking around for a bit then. Appreciate that one. Thank you. A bit of John Wick there. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? It's kind of overtaken the Arnold I'm back kind of thing. Yeah, ham sandwich. Have to try again next week, I'm afraid. So Super Scalimania, Iconoclast Perception Remastered, Super Dimension Neptunia versus Sega. Super Dimension Neptune versus Sega Hard Girls. What's that? Or do I not want... What in the hell is that, man? And then the Nurse Loves Something. I think we've seen that already. Deracine. For a From Software game that I will never play because it's a VR game. I did own it for a while and I just didn't do it. And then my VR broke and I didn't do it. Yeah, channeling John Wick. Yeah, John Wick, yes. Anna de Armas is starting in a spin-off called Ballerina, isn't she? Starring in... What? In John Wick? Is she? Three months for Gold Rush. I got Best in the West on Friday and have Gold Rush left before online. Yeah, well, that's to do it. Yeah, to do the videos, that was 3 months. 3 videos a day, roughly, I did on those. That was, too much. Did I Platinum God of War Ragnarok twice? I did, yes. I did know Autopop. One for the research, one for the guide. Anthropomorphic representations of the old Sega consoles cooperating with anthropomorphic representations of the 2005 era consoles to save the world in a basic JRPG. Who comes up with these things? John Wick's spin-off called Ballerina, which he's also appearing in. They're kind of stretching the whole John Wick thing a bit thin anyway with the 4th film. I don't know, I didn't really like the 3rd one. Do we need a spin-off? Anna de Armas, honestly, yeah, that's fine. She was good in pretty much anything, really. A 2 out of 10 From Software title, sign me up. Yeah, it's nothing like From Software. It's obviously it's a VR. Where's it going? A VR game. It's story thing as far as I've seen. Watch the trailers, but you'll see it's not an action game or anything like that. Okay. Who played Tess in The Last of Us passed away at 45. What? Just now? What? Not just now. Is it just breaking, I mean? Oh, no. 45, that's nothing. I say that because I'm nearly there, but... Is this the last list that I will be doing? Yes. Today, yes. Just now. I can't remember her name. What was her name? Tess. Oh yeah, Annie Wersching. She German? No, cancer. God damn it. That's no good, is it? Anyway, unfortunately, we must go on. Borderlands 2. Looked up Shanky. I'm gonna look. Okay, let me write that down. I'm gonna look it up actually as well. Shanky. Okay, really weird one. Completely off topic. For probably the last 15-20 years of my life, have always written in block capitals. It's just something I've done. I don't know when it started. I'm guessing it started from filling forms in. You always get asked, you don't really do much writing. I don't really do much writing. Filling forms in, they always ask for block capitals. I guess that's where it kind of came from. I just carried on and just never wrote properly after that. I've now reverted back to trying to write properly in lowercase as well. And it's really difficult after writing in block capitals for 20 years. Anyway, that was a real tangent there, but I've just, like trying to write Shanky then, I completely just scribbled it. Didn't even write it at all. Anyway, it's not something you'd like. Okay. She was in 24. Oh, I never watched 24. I couldn't get into 24. It was the whole pausing every few seconds to tell us what time it was. Really put me off. 2019 one. Okay. Nearly there then. World at War. Oh, yes. 24. No, I never, watched 24. But anyway, Borderlands 2. Hollow Knight. Excuse me. Knights of Azure 2 Bride of the New Moon. Miko Mole. World's Best Dead. That's the Oxidad, isn't it? One of the few thumbnails where it says something completely different to what actually the game is about. I only really like the first John Wick and the shot in the part 3 of Halle Berry sliding under the table with the two dogs jumping over it. That shot is hard. The first one I can rewatch quite a lot. Second one I don't really remember. I've not seen it for a very long time. Third one has terrible CGI squibs and just things that don't really need to be CGI. It's just really off-putting, and I think it drags on a bit as well, to be honest. But she was in the series Bosch. I never watched Bosch either, but I know what it is. What's the rarest platinum you have ever reviewed? Anything from Vigilant Crow, or maybe even Yosemite Sam as well. What is the rarest one? Meat Boy is probably not the rarest we've seen. That's a good question, actually. It's probably something like Fortnite. That's really rare because of the numbers on it. We've seen that once or twice. I don't actually know what the rarest is. Or Wolfenstein 2 could be up there, I suppose. I've seen that a few times. What Remains of Edith Finch? Still haven't done that. Elder Scrolls Online, we have seen that. That could be one as well. Here They Lie, VR as well. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Thimbleweed Park, nice. Actually, that's might be the first time we've seen that. That is supposed to be Mulder and Scully. I do know that. I do have that. It's only 3.31, but what's Fortnite at? Because that's really low as well. Super Dungeon Bros, Soma, Dark Souls 3, Civilization Revolution 2, Plus, 9 Parchments, Kotodama, Frisky Business. These names, man. Vanquish is very rare as well. That could be there. Have we seen Vanquish? Friday the 13th. That's also another one. Yes. Did you have it, Vigilant Crow? I said your name because whenever I think of rare, it's you. I don't remember. You've done that. Wow. Mein Lieben, it tries to autocorrect to Mein Levenzoom. Mein Levenzoom difficulty will be off the charts, leaving you mugged by the end of it. I drove through Levenzoom yesterday. It's the way I come home when I go to Manchester. Weirdly, I go round the M60 to get into it, but I always come back through Levenzoom. I don't know why. It's different. It's like nowhere else in England when you drive through it as well, because people just walk in the road at you. You just have to completely change the way you drive when you drive through there as well. Anyway, Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. Yes, that is. Isn't that the original Shovel Knight? Didn't they change the name of it? Of course. On this list, yeah, but he hadn't done it. Yeah, Pure Pool. Have you done Pure Pool? Mine Bruni would be the true hardcore test, though. mine Moss Side. Moss Side's okay now, isn't it? I don't know. But yeah, Bruni. Yeah, Bruni's a strange one, isn't it? Brinnington. It's a place you don't actually have to go to get anywhere else, though. It's kind of on its own. One trophy from Platinum on Predator Hunting Grounds. Ah, but my 4 friends won't get on to help me. Oh no. How is that anyway? Rocksmith at 0.91. That's not bad at all. Fortnite is at 0.45 on PS5. Okay. Right, Typewriter, Neon Chrome. Oh my god, I've got half an hour. God of War 3 Remastered, Super Exploding Zoo. I really quite like that actually. Late Shift, Danganronpa, another episode, Ultra Despair Girls. Okay, I'm guessing that's a spin-off. I will get corrected in a moment, I'm sure. Moss Side's nowhere near as bad as it used to be, but Bridlington though, wow, that's had some proper stuff going on recently. Always have the doors locked going through there. But you wouldn't go through there, but yeah, I wouldn't. Bridlington was always bad and it's got worse. That's, yes, but yeah. Battleborn at 65. Yeah, when I didn't live near Moss. I lived in Fallowfield in the early 90s when it was, at its peak. We got our fences stolen. I think I've mentioned that before. They stole our fences and they broke into our car, stole the stereo, and then a week later re-broke into the car and stole the speakers. So, yeah. I know that's not the worst thing. We've had, police chasing people through the gardens and stuff like that. It's not nice, but yeah, apparently it's better now. Stay way clear. Never had any reason to go through. No, thankfully it's a place you don't ever have to go through. You actually go there or don't. Among the Sleep, Shaq Fu. Oh, you've done the that must be the disc version, right? If you can get the 100% there. Third person spin-off. Yes, got it right. Let's see why it's very difficult. Pure Pool, 0.24. You got a 147 break. Okay. Oh, you've not done it. Have you done it? Is my Everest? Oh yeah, so I'm guessing you haven't, saying that. Goes on in South Reddish, if anything. North's the slightly rougher end, but nowhere near as bad as anything in the parts of Manchester. What the heck is happening to good old England? It's always been like that, England. There's some really rough parts of England. You just don't really hear about them. I guess because, I don't know. I guess maybe because we don't have guns. So there's murders and things, but I don't know. There was a knife crime problem for a while. I haven't heard anything, but then again, I don't watch the news, so maybe that's why I haven't heard anything. Prominence Poker Group for that juicy 0.02 rarity. Wow. I'm sure you'd be up for that. Right, Conan Exiles, Typewriter, Dragon Age Inquisition, Prey is one I'm interested in still. Bioshock Infinite, Altair, Sophie, The Alchemist of the Mysterious Book, Little Big Planet 3, Mary Skelter, Nightmares. Where the hell do you find all these games? Death End Request, God of War again, the Vita version, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, The Coma Recut, Code Realized, Bouquet of Rainbows, Dead Island Riptide, Definitive Edition, Surge, I know the Surge. Go through Bridlington at about 1 a.m. on your own and try and get home with your wallet. Good luck, or with your life, yeah. Oh wow, it's that bad, is it? Knights of Valor, Dead Rising, Poltergeist, a pixelated horror, Code Realize, Future Blessings, Super Neptunia RPG, Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, D&D, right? No? Yes? No? Maybe. Game of Thrones, bit of a run here. Game of Thrones, Horizon Chase Turbo, The Wolf Among Us, Nightcry. Nope, don't know that one either. We don't have guns, but nobody locks the car doors just driving by. We don't. I thought you did have guns in Canada. Guess not. But nobody locks the car doors just driving by. Okay, okay. I have watching the news like the plague. It's just full of crap. Oh yeah, it's just so depressing as well. You just don't need it. Just back with the days, if you're of a certain age, you remember your whole world was like a 5-10 mile radius. That was your whole world. And then, you get the newspaper. That's how or watch the news. And that was it. You didn't really connect with other people. And sometimes I wouldn't, honestly, as much as I like doing this and, speaking to everyone from around the world, it's just a simpler time. It makes your world smaller and you start focus on the things that are actually important. It's like family and what have you. To go back to that, and that's why I don't watch the news. I just don't need to know what is going on. Try and make my world as small as possible, I suppose. For any non-British viewers, Bridlington is basically the Compton of Greater Manchester without any of the music. Yeah, without any of the music. Yeah. Yes, Idle Champions is D&D. Okay, it's not that hard when you like the games. There are plenty of news sites that cover them. Okay. Literally the worst game I've ever played on any platform. Now that has me interested. Why? I need to know. Oh, it's on Vita. Won't be getting it then. Yomawari Night Alone, Steins Gate 0, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, Dead Rising. What year are we in? 2019. Dead Rising 2 Off the Record, Resident Evil 0, Hotl hash or pound sign as it used to be called, Q the Firefly Diary. Okay. Devil May Cry, Okami HD, which is really good. Okami is such a good game. Tetris Effect, Puzzle Quest Challenge of the Warlords, Labyrinth Life, The Sinking City, Yomawari Midnight Shadows. Australia doesn't have guns either, but just like the other weeks, a few towns away from me, 3 police were shot and killed by some junkies. Jesus. I thought they had guns in Australia as well. I know the police carry guns in Australia. I've seen that. Or am I wrong in thinking that as well? That's horrible. I remember when we had 2 police killed here in East Manchester. Christ, what's it called? It's gone. Just hearing that, it's horrible. Especially with, I can't even think about an area where I'd be scared to drive through. I might be naive, though. I think naivety actually works sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. Because then if you are quiet and you kind of go in the corner and, then you'd become a target, wouldn't you? If you just didn't you just walk around like normal. Yeah, Dale Cregan, that's the one. The one-eyed cop killer, yes. It sort of helps, I think. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Nightcry is a spiritual success of the Clock Tower, but it's so buggy. I don't know what Clock Tower is, but not optimized that you're playing it for 5 frames per second most of the time and it crashes constantly. Wow. On a Vita as well. Was his legal aid solicitor for a time. Now I know they get paid. You mean legal aid solicitor? So defended him. I know obviously they get paid more than the prosecution side. But I don't know how you can live with yourself being a lawyer on the side of people like him. Honestly, I just can't understand it. Basically like Better Call Saul. Only reason I played Hotline Nick, that one, is because it was free. Okay, hated it, but now I suppose you have to go clean up. Okay, yeah. Met him in strange ways. Okay. Police carry guns, but it's very hard unless you're a member of a shooting group or a farmer. You can't really get a gun over here. No, it's actually easier than I thought it was to get a gun over here. Especially, you can get shotguns for, obviously, it's probably very similar, farmers and things like that. There's the shop round the corner from me, really. A gun shop, proper shotguns and everything. But Yeah, it's actually a lot easier. I think if you have a certain amount of land, you can apply for a shotgun license and get it quite easily, as long as you don't have any priors or anything. If you have a certain amount of land, not that I'm saying I wouldn't. Would I? I don't know. Lawyers and morality is an oxymoron. That's yes. I just don't know how they. I don't. I just. Yeah. Takes a special kind of person, I guess. Ghostbusters, the video game, remastered. Nice. Yakuza 3. The evil. I was going to start this again, but then I remember there's 2 playthroughs in it, and there's a horrible trophy where you have to not do so much damage and then do loads of damage or something like that. I do remember Tony Martin, yeah, the farmer that killed the guy, yeah. If it ran half decently and didn't suffer from game-breaking bugs like not spawning certain items or not allowing you to interact with them, it would be acceptable. Okay, but it wouldn't even let you do that. The Evil Within, Virginia, God of War 2, Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise. What time are we on? Not doing too badly. I'm going to have to take another quick Vita break here for a moment. Just getting a little bit more water, because I think we might be a little bit over with this one, but I'll be back in one moment. I'm just reading that there, the Gaza thing, Raoul Moat. I do remember that, but I also don't remember that at the same time. I cannot imagine being a lawyer for someone who you know is guilty. How do you ignore that and try and want to get them off? That's the thing. Why would you want this person who did X around on the streets? Because money. That's why. Because money. Everything's just because money. Because if we're really stripping this back, Plato famously once said, justice is merely a construct of the current power base. Huh. They're merely working within that. Yes, that is true. Doesn't it also have obtuse progression? Oh, he's still talking about that. I get what you mean, but that's the way I'm presuming they think about it. If that is exploitable to acquit a client, it is the fault of the current power base. Yeah. Yes. I don't think I could be a lawyer and represent a killer who you know is guilty. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Turn up with a fishing rod, talk down a shooter. That was a weird one, wasn't it? Gaza. Is he still going? Probably late to the party, but I recently watched Chernobyl on HBO Max. That's an amazing miniseries. Highly recommend. One of the best TV. I wouldn't even really call it a TV show. Like, it's a miniseries, isn't it? Yeah, I've ever seen. Really good. Even though you know exactly what happens in every aspect of it. It's terrifying. Right, Fist of the North Star, on we go. Lost Paradise, Rise of Insanity, Path of Exile, Sekiro, only 6%, Spirit Hunter, a new game, Final Friday the 13th, Rack and Ruin, Code Realize Winter Tide Miracles. I've got very strong views on Law and Order. In what way? In what do you mean, Law and Order? Okay, go on, throws some strong views then. Why not? Paul Ritter, R.I.P. Who the hell's Paul Ritter? Do I know who Paul Ritter is? Paul Ritter? Paul Ritter. Oh. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Do I know who that is? Okay, I don't. There's a court case at the moment. A father murdered a guy who raped his 10-year-old daughter to... The father to 3 girls myself. Help get him off. Okay. I mean, yeah, I know, yeah. Again, it's so difficult though, isn't it? Well, it's not. It's obviously not. As a parent as well, I know, yeah, it hits differently. Law and Disorder, yeah. Saints Row, Get Out of Hell, Indigo Prophecy, On We Go, Beyond Two Souls, Ghost Parade, My Night Job, White Knight, Wipeout, Omega Collection. Good luck with any Wipeout. If anyone's genuinely interested in philosophy behind it, there's a brilliant conversation between Plato and Socrates in the Republic. I have... Oh, and what is justice? Okay. Let's have Will Brightmore's Justice then. I have the Republic. I've still not read that. Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, Borderlands pre-sequel, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, Code Vein, Hidden Agenda, Uncharted Drake's Fortune, Anoxemia, Metal Gear Survive. Oh wow, one of the few people that played that. Mikael, wow, haven't seen you for a while. It feels like quite a long time. How are we doing? Uncharted 3 again, nice. Done this time. Was it not done last time? No, I don't think it was. Hotline Miami, Kingdom Hearts again. Uncharted 2, Among Thieves, The Swindle. I've heard The Swindle's good, but very, very difficult. Broforce, Kingdom Hearts, Rechained, and 2, and Birth by Sleep, Dishonored, Double Focus, Final Fantasy X HD, Silent Hill, Book of Memories, yes, Resident Evil 6, Neverwinter, Icewind Dale, Disney Infinity 3, don't see that often. I say, like, we can never truly define justice. It is wholly subjective, whereas the closest definition we can comprehend universally is that which is defined by our legal system. Okay. Wholly subjective. It is, I suppose, yeah. Subjective. It's a weird thing to think of, isn't it? Justice being subjective. Broken had to put aside for a new one. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. It has been that long, obviously. Good to see you back. It's a shame how bad the world has gotten in certain aspects. I think the world has always been that bad, but we just, like I said, because our lives aren't within a 5-10 mile radius anymore, you just hear about everything all day long. It's always the bad stuff, because the bad stuff gets clicks, sells adverts and all that nonsense. So the bad stuff gets pushed to the front, and that's why the news and newspapers and whatever else is always so depressing, because that's what sells. Anyway, Planescape, Torment, Sega Mega Drive and Genesis, Mega Man X Legacy Collection. Justice and law are two different things. That's probably a good rep, as the one before Aaron said about the guy murdered, the guy who did whatever to his 10-year-old daughter. That was justice. Whereas now he has to deal with the law. That's the two differences there, isn't it, in one story, I would say. Or, yeah, again, depends how you define justice. Devil May Cry 2, or was that revenge? Again, that's another thing. I mean, a popular one is the eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth approach, but in my opinion, that is, yes, a strong deterrent, but ultimately multiplying violence and ill will. Yeah, well, it's, again, you can expand on the saying, can't you? Eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind. I think it was Nas who said that, or someone like that. I think it was a lyric. Yeah. Eye for an eye eventually leaves the whole world blind. Ultimately, yeah, it just multiplies it, which is never good. If you ever watch Metal Jesus, he loves Planescape. I haven't watched Metal Jesus for a long time. Forgot about him. Planescape Torment. Okay, right. Mega Drive, Genesis, Mega Man X or 10, or is it X? I think it is. Is it 10? I don't know. Devil May Cry 2, Samurai Warriors 4. 2, Hakuoki Stories of the Shinsengumi. Yep. I'm going to name my kittens Justice and Law. Yes. Wasn't that in Detroit? The film. Oh, it might have been. I've known it for a long time, and I only watched Detroit maybe a year or so ago. I can't remember where the original thing. Paul Ritter plays the guy in Chernobyl who was in charge of the nuclear plant. Oh, right. Okay, so that's why. Okay. Yeah, that's why he said it. No, I don't know. How the hell does he know these things? Straight away with a name there. Uncharted The Lost Legacy. Scarlet Curiosity, Genzo, Rondo, Super Star Wars, Doom, X-Blaze, Code Embryo, Dynasty Warriors 7, Warriors Ochi 3 Ultimate. If that's how you spell it. You know that's spelled exactly how it's supposed to be spelled. Yaiba, Ninja Gaiden, because he doesn't get things wrong. He had surgery on his teeth recently. He couldn't talk for over a month. Metal Jesus did. Oh, okay. I didn't know he had a problem. But then again, I haven't watched for quite a while. Gaiden Z. Okay. God Eater Resurrection, Yakuza Kiwami 2. Nearly there. Oh, that's a painful one, isn't it? Force Unleashed. Great. First Force Unleashed. Yes, that's one we could have as well. Let's have the Force Unleashed remastered, remade, whatever the word is. First Departure R. Yakuza Kiwami. Quite a lot on that done as well. Will has 2 screens, one for watching, the other for looking up facts. This is what it seems like, but honestly, I don't think he does. I mean, ultimately, he must look some things up, but yeah, most of it's coming from the top of his head, I think. Star Wars Force Unleashed 2, Fallout 3, Yakuza 5, Yakuza 4, Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch, Black Mirror, Simulacra. I know that has something to do with the Matrix, I think. Have to go to bed. Jiffly, I will see you next week. Have a good week. We did Soviet Russia for A level, of course, ending in 91, Chernobyl in 86. You did Soviet Russia in A level, okay. Kiwami 2 is the closest I have come to Yakuza Plat. Again, just Shogi and Mahjong. Oh no. It was the one thing that captivated me. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty, yeah, one of them never shuts up. Yeah, Chernobyl, I don't remember it, but apparently, yeah, when I was in Germany at the time when that happened in 86, and we got told to stay inside, but I don't remember it because I was only 2, but yes, I do. That's all I can, yeah, my mum tells me about it, but I don't remember it. Ask Myra about the ancient Egypt tomb painting she sent me. Myara, what about the ancient Egypt tomb painting you sent to Will? Yeah. Shining Resonance Resonance. Yeah, Resonance. Oh, Jesus Christ. Refrain. Fractured Minds, Medieval. Oh, wow, bit of a run here. One Night Stand, The Town of Light. Just Ignore Them. I sent him a meme and got a dissertation. I mean, Soviet Russia as half of the history at A-level. Other half was modern Britain. Okay. That's how you know everything. Modern Britain, that's how you know everything about Only Fools and Horses, isn't it? The House in Fata Morgana, Borderlands 3, Clanad, Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection, Dead Rising 2, Jack and Jill DX, The Division 2, Red Bow, Galgun 2, Will a Wonderful World. Is this any good, Will a Wonderful World? I actually have it. I got it physical the other day because I had never seen it before and it was really cheap, like a couple of pounds. Yeah, probably not very good, but I think it's one of those novel ones. She literally sent me memes with random tomb wall paintings on, and I told her about each one. I liked Simulacra quite a lot. I wish they'd port the other games in the series. Okay, there's more. I had Simulacra, a physical version. I don't have it anymore, but it's probably a lot cheaper just to get the digital version. I'll have a look at that one then. Doom Eternal, LA Noire, Persona 3 Dancing in the Moonlight, Persona 5 Royal. Damn, that takes a long time. Will have some interesting story beats, but I wouldn't call it anything special. I thought you were literally talking about Will there, Will Brightmore. Will has some interesting story beats. I haven't checked for accuracy because there's a guy named Roy. There was a guy named Roy. Where? Got a bit carried away. Nothing special. Okay. Well, yeah, I have it. But yeah. Neo 2. Date Alive. Rio Reincarnation. A Winter's Daydream. Football game. There's a few of the easy ones, aren't they? Trials of Mana. Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Contra Rogue Core. Resident Evil 3, Dusk Diver, Party Hard, Raging Loop, Sakura Wars, Tales of Berseria, Dragon Quest 9, Echoes of Elusive Age, Wreckfest, I know that, quite like that, Syrup and the Ultimate Sweet. Okay, it's one of the quickie, yeah, okay. Assassin's Creed Odyssey at 100%. Oh, that DLC, that you managed to do, I am surprised. Death Stranding. Yeah, Death Stranding's good, of course. Dollhouse. 0.0. There's a rare one. 0.05 there on Dollhouse. The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker. I've not heard of that either. Those Who Remain. I thought that was VR. I guess not. Nerved. Assassin's Creed Origins. Nice at 100%. Maria Cacogiani. Yes, you were here last week and doing Bloodborne, if I'm not mistaken. To be fair, you did only send me 6 pictures, but nothing else. Okay, Odyssey is the longest slog of a game I've ever sat through. The normal game is quite good. Honestly, it's really good. I liked it. I guess it was the Greek setting and everything. I just liked Assassin's Creed Odyssey. The DLC, I've never been turned off a game so quickly. Like, I just have really bad memories of that. I don't know. DLC, really? No. Anyway, Foxyland and 2 and Assassin's Creed 2. Hitman Blood Money, Blind Men. What are we playing here? Pantsu Hunter. Back to the 90s. I don't remember the 90s looking like that. I'm playing AC Odyssey, enjoying it. I mean, yeah, the main game is really good. Who are you playing as? There is a correct answer, apparently. I get it wrong all the time, though. Yeah, doing the Chalice Dungeons. Okay, good luck with that. Like a dolphin, when you sleep, only your half a brain is resting. Don't plan to do it yet, I wouldn't. Check the Discords. I'll have a look after, because I've got like 6 minutes. Oh my god, we've got loads left as well. Hitman Blood Money, which I'm trying to get hold of. I will do it some. I think it only comes with Hitman Absolution, right? Am I right in thinking that? Yes, so Blood and Pantsu Hunter, 36 fragments. I quite like that, to be honest, for what it is. River City Ransom, Ease Memory of Celseta, Fate's Extella Link, Strawberry Vinegar. That sounds horrible, and just as a thing. Obviously a bit bloated, but it does look gorgeous. It does. Maybe that's part of it as well. Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed, Daymare 1998, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, The Nightfall, Liberation, Muv Love, Alternative. Okay. Only Soul as a combo. Yes, I thought so. I'm not really interested in Absolution, though. That's the problem. Marvel's Iron Man VR, Yakuza 6, Erica, Blast Master 0, Marvel's Spider-Man, nice. Final Fantasy 8, Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, Mafia 2, Bloodstained Cursed, excuse me, Curse of the Moon 2, Crystar, River City Girls, Pac-Man Championship 2. That was free for a weird. Sometimes there are games that just appear free for a minute. It's weird. Playing as Cassandra this time round. For the plat, I played as Alexius on PC. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't say which one I like more. So there's a year there where there's lots of them. A year there where there's lots of them. Oh, I used to stream bad short games before I couldn't talk anymore. Wait, what? So you used to be a streamer, okay. You can't talk anymore. What happened? Wait, what? It's me to punch a boss line off a cliff, one of my best screenshots. Oh, I want to see that. I don't remember that. Absolution is bad, but blood money is worth the price of admission. Yes, so this is it. I've heard it. Obviously, it's very good. Blood money is one of the best ones, and it's one I haven't done, so that's why I want to try and get hold of it. Who voiced Alexos did a really good job, in my opinion. In Gotham Knights. Oh, who's he in Gotham Knights? A bit more so far. Oh no. Well, I never did play as Cassandra, to be honest, but I did like Alexis. Just his goofy face, just so surprised at everything. Defensive garbage games that tries to be stereotypical Japanese in the worst ways. I hate games like that, especially since people use it to justify their xenophobia. Okay. Lung problems. If I talk for too long, triggers severe asthma attacks and coughing fits. Oh no. Is that anything that can be done, or are you kind of living with that now? I'm sorry to hear that. That's awful. Do you mean the Nemean lion? It's one of Heracles' 12. Yes, I think you do punch the Nemean lion off, don't you? Okay. Oh, right. I didn't realise that. Okay. Yeah, he's in the logs or something, isn't he? Speaking of which, I'm saying my voice is going. That's not even comparable, is it? But yeah. Is that from smoking or anything that's asthma? Maybe it's just severe asthma. I'm waiting for Hogwarts, then after I will platinum 3 definitive editions of GTA. Oh, nice. Yeah, the GTA, there is one on Plus. I haven't tried it yet, but I think it might be worth trying at this point. Stuck with it. There's a surgery that might help somewhat, but no guarantees, and good luck affording it is what it is. Of course, you're in America. Yeah, everything costs much more. Well, it doesn't cost anything, does it? My first platinum, Odyssey, so you've definitely got fond memories of that, Maria. Good luck affording. No. I don't know what to say about that, really. Bad genetics. Oh, wow, so it's not anything you did either. I think anyone else would be alright, though. Sounds horrible, though. It does. 911 Operator. Prototype 2. Life is Strange Before the Storm. Lego's Pirates of the Caribbean. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Made of Scare. I think Made of Scare is the company. Yeah, Wales Interactive. They did that other game I played the other day, the one that's set in round the corner from me. Cat Quest 2, there we go, Cat Quest again. Root Letter. Deadpool again, Pac-Man 256, Final Fantasy Type 0 HD, Songs of Memories, Surgeon Simulator. Oh yeah, good go at that. That's one game I just can't get my head around. Kill the Macedonian Lion. Or Macedonian. I had to push it off. Okay. Surgeon Simulator, Experience Reality, Jetpack Joyride, Persona 5 again. Oh wow, twice. Deathmark, Five Nights at Freddy's 5, Sister Location, Kawaii Desu, Dragon Quest Heroes. God, we're only in 2020 here. Assassin's Creed 3, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, Vikings, Wolf of Midgard, Saints Row 4 Re-elected, Marvel's Avengers. I'm not surprised you start with that. Excuse me. I had a screenshot with that one too. It was awesome. Was it not the Nemean? No, there isn't the Nemean. There's two separate ones. I'm sure you fight a few different lions, actually. Feels at first like a 10 and 10, but it honestly gets easy. I just don't like games like that. I just can't get on with them. Saints Row the Third again. Hitman, nice. Vampire the Masquerade of New York, something. What is that word? Coteries? My god, I looked up the collector's edition of Siberia 4. 190 euros. They must be joking. The statue is P. Elastic as well. Siberia 4. Is that new? Siberia 4. That's a new one, right? Ni no Kuni 2, the Revenant Kingdom, the Vampire Masquerade, Shadows of New York, Mafia. There's the one we're getting next week. Not next week, the week after. The Vanishing of Ethan Carter's good. Arkham Knight's obviously good. Not the best, but yeah. Swordbreaker the game. Okay. Remothered Tormented Fathers. Demetrios. Lego Batman 3. Jisei. Dead Rising 4. Blair Witch. Remothered Broken Promises. Porcelain Promises. Dark Pages Anthology. Man of Medan. Perils of Baking. Perils of Baking. How about Elden Ring? What about Elden Ring? West of Dead, G.I. Joe, Operation Blackout. These games, even doing these lists for so long now, 2.5 years I've been doing this, and you're still coming up with games I've never seen before. Or maybe I just don't remember them. G.I. Joe, yeah, G.I. Joe one, I'd not seen that before. I would have thought I would have. Judgment, Language of Love, Solitaire. Oh, Solitaire, there's a Solitaire on PS4. Dual Fever 2, Mystic Bell. There's The Witcher. How about the Elden Ring trophies? They're good. I don't know what you want me to say. I've got an urge to play Odyssey again, even after how... Really? Just because it was so straightforward. Yeah, Platinum, yes. Yeah, that's fine. Monster Hunter World. Oh no, 2% there. Astro's Playroom, we got it right. Yes. No speedruns though. Anthology, Little Hope, My Name is Mayo, Katamari Damacy Reroll, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and the remaster. Wonderboy, The Dragon Trap. Oh, that looked like it was going to be an easy one. It is not. Yakuza Like a Dragon, close on that one as well. Autumn's Journey, Valhalla, there it is. Legion, Kingdom Hearts, Dream Drop Distance. One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, Borderlands 3, Borderlands 2. Mom Hid My Game. Are they any good? It's a puzzle game, right? Like a really strange one. Dragon Quest 11S, Echoes of an Elusive Age, Scribble Notes, Mega Pack. Werewolf the Apocalypse. That's on Plus at the moment, isn't it? I'm dying to do the PS4 version of Skywalker Saga once that comes on PS Plus. More than you believe, honestly. Skywalker Saga? Oh. Lego. AC Origins today. So far, I like it a little more than Odyssey. I think... Oh, I don't know which one I prefer now. I think the characters are better in Odyssey. One of the best times you've ever had with game. Okay. How to take off your mask. Okay. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon infinite combat? Death come true. Run, little hero. Where are they getting these from? Really? 120. It took that long. Sparta versus Athenian theme and Greek storyline. Yeah. I think it has more. Origins is better still. Really? I do think it's better. Yeah, I think I'll go with Odyssey actually. Origins, too much sand. 9 out of 10. Too much sand. Lego Skywalker Saga is great, but there is so much stuff. Wore out its welcome around picking bricks 700 or so, and that's only the halfway point. Jeez. Persona 5 Strikers, Valkyrie Drive, Bikuni. Little Big Planet Vita, Foxyland again, I think. C14 Dating, Saga Frontier Remastered, Sakura Succubus, Mass Effect Andromeda, Hitchhiker, Resident Evil Village, nice. Peloponnesian War is an interesting time period, but Origins is much more interesting, being interwoven with the founding of Hidden Ones. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think you bought names just how they were named, games just by how they were named. Mass Effect Near Replicant version 1.22474487139. Mass Effect 2, Legendary Edition, obviously, and Mass Effect 3, Lego DC Supervillains, Four Kings Video Poker, World End Syndrome, Neptunia Reverse, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Scarlet Nexus. Quite a few close ones here as well. Scarlet Nexus, the anthology, that's House of Ashes, I think it is, isn't it? Yes. Neptunia X Sanran Kagura Ninja Wars. As someone who played all other Lego Star Wars games as they came out, and who is a diehard Star Wars fan, the amount of obscure referencing the characters kept me firmly hooked. Okay. Fatal Frame, Maiden of Blackwater, The Binding of Isaac. Oh wow, whoa, oh hello, that's pretty damn impressive. The Binding of Isaac is to get the 100% as well. That's why you've been okay, and you got it. Oh, there was actually an auto for PS5. I didn't know that. That's why you've not been finishing everything else, because you finished that. That takes a long time. 7 years to be exact. Wow, that's an impressive one for sure. DC Supervillains is defo top 5. Okay. Because that's the one that has me most interested, I think. DC's villains of any Lego game recently, anyway. Five Nights are Freddy's, Security Breach, Marvel's Guardian of the Galaxy, Tormented Souls. Oh, I never did do that, didn't I? I did start that stream, I think. Injustice 2, Infernax, Scoutfold Shrouded in Sanity, Mary Skeleton Finale, Demons Tier Plus, Elden Ring, there it is. Nice. Got to have a bit of Elden Ring there. Isaac is my pride, one of my favourite games, and I have all 3 save files at 100%. That's something else, really. Yeah, I've seen my son tried it. DC Villains, that is. And yeah, I saw that you create your own and you add things. It's quite good. Loot Hero DX, Wife Quest. Okay. Ghostwire Tokyo. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that game. That was a game that came out at some point in 2022. As you go, it's very Little Big Planet like. Okay. I do like Binding of Isaac, but it is, it's roguelike, not a series I or a genre I get on well with, really. But I did like it for what it was. I don't know if I'd ever finish it though. Shantae and the Seven Sirens, Maglam Lord, Neo, The World Ends With You, Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition, Little Miss Fortune, Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, Demoniaca, Everlasting Night, Lydia, The Bard's Tale, The Life and Suffering of Sir Brante. Where are you finding these? Streets of Red, sorry. Ikai. This one I actually have. Ikai, something like that. Because it was really cheap and it was on the list, so why not? 0.1 for the 1% on Binary Rise. It's the lowest we've seen. Or are we lower than that, which you've covered? I think it might be there. Definitely. Blasphemous, love that game. With my point, is a Little Big Planet 0.51. Wow. Crimson Spires, Assassin's Creed Chronicles China, Caravan Stories, RPG Maker MV. Is that a date this time or not? Awakening of Cthulhu, Persona 5, Dancing in Starlight, Gran Turismo 7. Oh wow, yeah, I completely forgot about that as well. 0.1, no plat. I know, to do all that as well. Heroes Must Die Again, Death's Door, one of the best indie games I played in 2022. Was it in 21, that one? Ellen, that was on my list as well. Angry Video Game Nerd, 1 and 2, 428 Shibuya, Scrabble, something like that. Peggle 2. These are all on the PlayStation Plus, or that one is it? I'm sure there was another one as well I just saw. For Will, that is. For loads of people not to finish it, it is. When will I play GT7 again? I honestly don't know. I don't have it anymore. So when I get it again is when I will play it again. I got stuck, and I could have done it if I carried on, but I just can't commit to difficult things as much as I used to be able to anymore. I think it's just a time thing. If I get stuck, you can sell cars now. Is that right? Okay, I might have to pick it up. I think if I got round everything else and did everything else and just had these licenses left, I was almost there on the international license. Almost there. Just the Formula One car track. I think it was 8 or something like that. Actually, all in my own library. It just took me that long to swing back and do cleanup. I run in circles. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. 6 years. You got all these here. Yeah, all years later. Horror Stories, Anima Gate of Memories, Salt and Sanctuary again. Didn't we see? Oh, North American version. Didn't we see that before? I buy all the games, finish half the games. 2 years later, I should clean that up. Yes. You just bought Odyssey. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Okay. Don't Starve, Salt and Sacrifice. How does that one stack up? I've heard not the best. There's some online stuff, right? Best thing with driving games is I can stick a bit of music on or have a natter in a party whilst doing them. Usually perform better when playing them subconsciously, to be fair. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know with that one. Imagine the clean-up possibilities, exactly. That Formula What car test was far the hardest one to do. I was getting to a point where I was like a second or so off. Not really, obviously, it can seem forever when you're doing racing. A second is forever. If I just pushed that a little bit further, those extra few hours, I would have got it, but I just didn't, and did something else and didn't go back to it, unfortunately. Happened with Jedi Fallen Order. I appreciate many. Thank you. Well, thank you, Dragon123. Good to see you. Salt and Sacrifice isn't as good as Sanctuary, but I still thought it was pretty decent. Didn't begrudge the time I spent with it. Oh, that's good to know. My Name is Mayo 3, Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing, Horizon Zero Dawn, Not a Hero, Victor Van, Pro Skater, Forbidden West, still need to do it, we'll do at some point. Lost Ruins, what the hell does this mean? Why is there an ellipses when that's the first time? Why is that there? It should say not applicable if it doesn't have it. I don't know. Anyway. Arcade Spirits, Trigger Witch, a witch with a gun. Why does a witch need a gun? I don't know. Wild Arms, Tai Mumari Complete Edition, Riddle Corpses EX, Sense, a Cyberpunk Ghost Story, Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Edition Collection, Rainbows, Toilets, and Unicorns. Okay. Katana, Kami, A Way of the Samurai Story, SpongeBob SquareHead and Bikini Bottom, Kamiko, Cuphead. Yeah, I could get back into that DLC. I was starting to get into that. That was the one I was doing it like the 31st of December. But then I had to start the 365 off and never carried on with it. Shantae Half Genie Hero, Monster Prom XXL, Long Live the Queen, Mothman 1966. I'll still do that because I've heard it's good. They should have split Legacy into two lists. They should have done, yes. It was weird, the whole DLC thing. Returnal. Again, I think I could do that now. I just can do roguelikes a bit better. Super Zangura. Almost there on that. Something must have happened there. The Legend of Bumbo. What is that? That looks like it could be either terrible or funny. I don't know. Dark Devotion. There it is. Star Wars Skywalker Saga. 100 hours. He did it in 2 weeks, 3 days. The Quarry. Again with that. What is that? I've been wanting to try Lost Ruins, but I'm foolishly waiting for the physical version. It's a gamble, but that surprisingly has worked out a bunch of times for other games. Okay. Yeah, it can do. Oh, but the Binding of Isaac guys. Okay. So it could be funny then. Is it as difficult? There's no, oh yeah, 0.48. Okay. Weren't glitched. Force Awakens, Fallen Order twice, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, Zanki Zero, The Last Beginning. How can you have a last beginning? Oxide Room 104, Shantae the Half Genie Hero, Doom, good old Doom, Far Cry 3 Classic Edition, Tiny Tina's Wonderland, Sackboy Big Adventure, Fury, hell of a soundtrack on that game. Madison, Death's Gambit. I still haven't done that. Lots of people tell me to do that, or the same person told me lots. I can't remember who that was now. Assassin's Creed Revelations, Tokyo Xanadu EX, Judgment, Hitman Absolution, so you did try it a lot further on. Dragon Quest Heroes 2, Resident Evil 5, Cult of Lamb, which I've heard is one of the best indie games of last year. Just waiting for that one to come down in price a bit. Bumbo is a lie. Only one person has it, won't explain how, and it's been unobtainable since launch. It just won't let anyone flag him. That is weird. Neptunia Virtual Stars, Mortal Kombat 11, Injustice. Oh, I thought you'd done it then. Mortal Kombat's right on the edge there as well, and that one as well. Oh no. Tesla vs Lovecraft, Lost Judgment, Untitled Goose Game. It's just a game like that I could just play for hours and days and forever. Godfall, City Skylines as well, a little bit there. Battlefield Hardline, Disco Elysium is one I missed and should have done by now. Mortal Kombat 10, Soul Hackers 2, The End is Nigh. It is, we're nearly there. Dying Light 2, Stay Human, Control, can't be a bit Control, Ace Combat 7, Days Gone, Maneater again, Eat Lead, Matt Hazard. Wow, that's quite a not very good game. One Piece, Pirate Warriors 3. Sackboy, I thought, can't do combo trials for the life of me. Oh no, it's the last thing you need as well. And for a question before you clock off, what's your favourite real song soundtrack for a game? I'd have to go Burnout Paradise for that Pigeon Detective track. Oh, God, I don't know. Real song. I think somebody's asked this before, and I thought of Saints Row. I can't remember if it's 3 or 4. And the song is oh my God, what's his name? Just don't get old. You just can't remember things at all. It's not. He died last year. Bismarcky. Now I've got to get the song title. And they all start singing it in the car. That's the whole point, anyway. And I just thought the way they used the song was the best way. He'll come up with the title in a minute, I'm sure. Yeah. If he comes up with the title in a minute. Kane Andrews, thank you, Kane, for reviewing. We're not there yet, but thank you for viewing. Don't worry, I'm not giving up. We're nearly there. You've got a friend, yes. It's something like that. What is the title of the song? Yeah, and if you know the song, the way it goes, and they're all singing it on a car, like on a journey. It comes on the radio, and all the people that are in the car with you start singing the song really badly, and it's just, I thought it was a really good use of the song. Anyway, that's one that's always stuck out to me. Real life song. Got what I need, something like that. Yeah. What is the actual title of that song? Yeah, I don't know. There's going to be other ones as well, but that's one that always just sticks out, I suppose. Right, so on we go. Unichrome, a 1-bit unicorn adventure. Dead Nation, Deadly Premonition, the director's cut. Not done much on that. I'm sure there's other. I will try and think of someone. It's especially fun if you use the female French voice for the boss. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, Kane, he knows it. He gets it. Okay, I might have to try that. Which one is it now? Is it 3 or 4? Yeah. Yeah. I haven't played a Saints Row for a long time. Kingdom Hearts 3, Muramasa Rebirth. If it's 3, I'll probably do that. 4 wasn't the greatest. SSX4 has a banging soundtrack, especially Daft Punk is playing at my house. I don't know. I've not played SSX at all, any of them. Destroy All Humans 2, Mind. Oh, that's a weird one. We've definitely not seen that one before. I think it's 3. Okay, I'll have a look. Transformers Devastation, Dreadout 2, Foxyland 2, Crash Bandicoot 2, Travis Strikes Again 2. No. Well, it would be Travis Strikes Again. So Travis Strikes 2, No More Heroes 3, Epic Dumpster Bear 2, Alan Wake 2. That's coming out this year. That's a good one as well. Though I don't own any consoles, thank you for the guides that helped me get 100% on Steam. Recently got Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 100%. Might start God of War. Of course you can start God of War now. That's weird to think, isn't it? Yeah, no problem. Extreme Steel Gaming. Hello, by the way. What was the racing game that had Half-Eye hard to the beat on the soundtrack? I don't know. Usually at this point I would ask you, so I don't know. Them's Fighting Herds. Okay. Xenon Valkyrie Plus, MOP, Operation Cleanup, Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin, Bayonetta again. That's the PS4 one this time. Alan Wake 2 is going to be good. Was it Wheelman? I don't know. Oh, no. No. What's that other one that was like Wheelman? London something. You know far more about games than I do. I don't know. I really don't. I doubt that at all. Thumper. Uncharted Golden Abyss Vita. Oh yeah, that's quite late actually. You've done that, surprisingly. Crash Bandicoot had a good go on it anyway. Guacamelee Super Turbo Edition, Crash Bandicoot Warped, Dead Nation again for the third time I want to say. Devil May Cry 5, Akiba's Trip Undead and Undressed, Far Cry 6. Oh yeah, there was a Far Cry 6, wasn't there? Dragon Guard 3, Castlevania Advanced Collection, Sonic Mania, Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, The Chant, I don't know what that is, Valkyrie Elysium, Poker Club, Guacamelee 2, can't be a bit of Guacamelee, Shadow of Mordor, yep, Game of the Year edition, Blood Rain Revamped, Dungeon Punks, Shantae and the Pirates Curse. You play a lot of games, don't you? There's a new one every other day. Hardliners Novi News, Darksiders Genesis, Epic Dumpster Bear. How do you find the time to do all this? You do. Most of my knowledge is from stuff I've played, and you've played loads more than I have. Yeah, I just don't remember most of it. Yeah. This list is epic. There's a lot going on. I would like a third. I'd love a third Guacamelee game, yes. Started Golden Abyss on Vita. Launched, just restarted it recently, trying to actually finish it. Okay. Star Ocean, The Divine Force. Like most of this list, I have no idea, honestly. And I'm sure that probably shows, to be honest. Martha is Dead. The Suicide of Rachel Foster. I've actually played that now. That was one of the ones I played recently. That might be one of the worst written games I've ever played. I don't know. I'm a schizophrenic insomniac on disability who can't leave his house. Oh, okay, there's 22 usable hours in every day. Wow, that's a lot going on there. A schizophrenic insomniac who can't talk for extended periods on disability, who can't leave the house. That definitely gives you okay, that's where the time comes from. In Fight Club. Rachel Foster was pretty bad. Yeah, you're supposed to care. You've got this character at the start, and she's a horrible person. And then things happen, and you're kind of like, I just don't care. Anyway, or maybe that was just me. I don't know. Downwell, Distraints. It could have been amazing. There was loads of good references to The Shining. I'll give them that. The carpet and things like that. Inscription, Night Trap, 25th anniversary edition. Flipping Death. Unpacking. Now that's a game that just looks really relaxing and just, yeah. Epic Dumpster Bear sounds like a US band in the mould of Jimmy Eat World or Sum 41. It does, actually. Sadly not, otherwise I'd be able to get with Bonham Carter. Almost 1,000 games, I know, right? 2-person account, so I'll get my coat. It's a 2-person account. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's, okay. Wow, okay. Cthulhu Saves Christmas. I don't think we can get that in this country. I had the physical version of this from Limited Run, and then I sold it, and I thought, oh no, that's an easy one I could have done and put it on the list. But we can't get it in this country or region. Super Perils of Bacon. Prototype. Super Perils of Bacon. Didn't we have something about bacon before? Maybe not. In a way I can relate. I was recluse for about 6 years out of severe depression. So I had too much free time to try to not think. Yeah. A recluse for 6 years. So you're out now. Out and about now by the sounds of it. Epic Dumpster Bear is actually good. Okay, I will keep an eye out for that one then. Tokyo Dark Remembrance, Dandy Ace, Detroit Become Human, back in 1995, Shadow of the Beast, Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions, Pinball Arcade, another pinball, Gungrave Gore. Wasn't that just come out? No, it was DLC we saw on the page before. That was on me and not on any sort of disability, but still, free time to do stuff. Yes, well, there is that. Far Cry 4, Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, Wolfenstein The New Order, Dreams, Poison Control, Demon's Tilt, Danganronpa 1, 2 Reload, Rogue, Assassin's Creed Rogue, Toem I've done recently. I quite like that actually. Surprisingly good. Yeah, Toem was surprisingly good as well. Well, not surprisingly, it was just good. Before you head out, House 365 challenge getting on. It's kind of not. I've not given up. I'm just changing it slightly. Well, quite a lot. I'm just going to do one video at the end of the year and see how close I can actually get to it, and not try and worry myself about having to do one every day and try and do it. I need to figure it out, basically. Yeah, not freaking out trying to do it. So yeah, well, it might, in a week or so, might turn around again. So who knows? So angry about the title update for Callisto. What do you mean title update? Or you mean the New Game Plus? Sid Meier's Civilization 6, BlazBlue Continuum Shift Extend, Callisto Protocol, which I do quite like, to be honest. New Game Plus, I've got to do it twice now. I'll do it at some point. Yomawari Lost in the Dark, so we're definitely getting closer now. Bullied my way through it, then shipped it off to a friend. Then they drop a title update with more trophies. Ruin my pretty 100%. Okay, so you didn't like it. I think I remember you saying you didn't like it as well. Yeah, it's an annoying one. New Game Plus trophy. Just stop doing it. I mean, it's not as bad as online trophies. It really isn't. But I'd rather have New Game Plus trophies over online. But have it in the main title. Like Dead Space has one, but it's in the main thing, so I can prepare for it. Oh, I'm sure it'll be on Plus at some point. I'd wait for a price drop on Callisto, because it's one of those ones you're either going to like or not like, so it's not like something where a Dead Space or something I can just wholeheartedly recommend you play that. But Callisto's, yeah, it's one you'll either like or not, so it's good, probably best to wait for a price drop on that. Samurai Warriors 5, Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, Through the Woods, that's one of the easy ones I got as well. Shantae's Risky Revenge, Ragnarok not done, that's a surprise. Don't Knock Twice, Sundered, Devil May Cry 5, Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, that's quite late doing that as well. Speaking of worrying yourself to death, I used to always worry over online trophies. Oh yes, I mean, yeah. It's not as aggravating as when they added online trophies to Hitman 2 or Ghost of Tsushima, but still upset. Yeah, that's worse, isn't it? We're going to shut down before I did it. Yeah, I did used to worry about that quite a lot until it happened the first time, and then I was okay with it. Kept getting pulled away by RPGs. Okay, JRPGs, sorry. Dead School, Shenmue, Corpse Party, Goat Simulator, quite a bit of the DLC there done by the looks of it. Ease 8, Lacrimosa of Dana, Destroy All Humans, Corpse Party, Blood Drive. You've definitely cleaned up a few here. Monarch, Neo, actually done this time. Both of them actually done this time. Nice. What was the game the first time? It was Ghostbusters was the first one. Everyone's Gone to the Rapture. Goat Simulator 3. That's just still really weird that they never actually released a second one. Luckily, most PS games don't have. Yeah, that is a good thing as well. So your first trophy was First Treasure. That's a good one actually to get. First Platinum was Vegas. You actually got your fifth 500 trophy before First Platinum. Very rare you see that. So Headbangers in Holiday Hell. Okay. I'm guessing that's about some sort of rock music thing. Far Cry New Dawn, Catherine Full Body, got quite a way through that as well. Evil West, which I will look at. 4 days, 17 hours, quite quick. Crisis Core Final Fantasy, that is the PSP one, or am I right in saying? Because I actually had to look up what it was. Some side character who's quite important. PSP, something like that. Anyway, Samurai Maiden, Resogun, Undead Darlings, No Cure for Love, Dead Cells. Oh, nice. Nearly 100% on Dead Cells. They do keep adding things to that as well. I ain't afraid of no server closure. I could have had that joke. It was right there in front of me. Yeah, that could have been it. That's it, yeah. Okay, so I do know something about Final Fantasy. There you go. Pinball Heroes, did that again. Did that myself recently, and yeah, it's a pinball game that thankfully has a rewind option. Really quite weird that it does, but I'm glad it does. Got my 3000th trophy going for Ratchet and Clank 3, called Rookie. Not a great milestone name to have. My name is Mud. How are we doing? Have you managed to play Dead Space yet? I have, yes, and it's amazing. I'm up to chapter 9, 3/4 of the way through, so I'll finish that tomorrow and then do it again, and then do it again, and then start the guide. I just have to kill the collector in Dead Cells, but he hates me. I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing it's not very easy. Telling Lies, which I've heard is not the best, but I'll still do it because somebody said it's not the best, or said it was terrible. Now that makes me think I should try it. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, Hitman 3, which I just love Hitman, Soul Sacrifice, the Anthology, The Devil in Me, okay. Darkest Dungeon, Metal Tales Overkill, Hitman 2 and 2, Valkyrie Profile Lenneth, Jetpack Joyride Deluxe, Persona 4 Golden again. Of course, it's on the PS4 now. Gems of War, Dead Space, we must be right there now. Dead Space is there, 29th. How many games? You've done 3 games on the 29th. Dead Space, Curse of the Dead Gods, and Neptunia. Oh, Neptunia's back. Neptunia Sisters versus Sisters. You just have 2 in your trophy cabinet. Your first platinum and your rarest trophy, maybe? I don't know why that one particular. Okay. Yeah, no, that is your rarest. Retro, okay. I'm surprised they're not all from Binding of Isaac, to be honest. Okay, we got there. Sorry it took so long. Wow, we're 40 minutes over. Jesus. That was a long one. Now I've got Ghostbusters song playing. Ray Parker Jr., the version from 2016 one is horrendous. I haven't watched that. Another Gems of War player. I'm glad someone else is suffering through that multi-year grind. Multi-year grind? Really? Does not exist, Will. No, I'll choose to ignore that one as well. The Walk, there's a few. The New Terminator, Ghostbusters 2016, and Die Hard 5. The Walk on the Moon one, nowhere near as bad as Panic at the Disco Bohemian Rhapsody from Suicide Squad, though. Good God, I don't know if I've heard that. Panic at the Disco, their first album was quite good, but I don't know if I've heard that Suicide Squad. I have watched the film, unless it's from the new Suicide Squad. Right, New Vegas because it's my first, Isaac because it's my favourite. There you go. It's definitely one of the longest. It's definitely taken the longest. It feels like it has. I don't know if it is the longest. 1,000 games near as damn it is a lot though. Lots of RPGs, lots of things I couldn't pronounce, lots of platinum as well. That you forget there's actually 323 platinums in there, which is a third of the games he's played, roughly. Which on a lot of other lists would really, stand out. But because he's played every other game, is what every 1 in 3 games is a platinum, or has one, or finished, should I say? Whew. Okay. Really enjoying it. It's possible. Looks like it might be will be a struggle. We'll see how that is. I've not done it yet, but you can upload your save to the cloud if you have PS Plus. Yes, right. I need to get out of here and go and have a lie down and watch an old western, I think. I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest. I might actually watch a western now, having said that. Hell of a list, yeah. Hell of a journey through, 2008. That started right at day dot there. So that was a great list to go through. Honestly, I know I had to rush through it, and couldn't pronounce half of the stuff. But yeah, nice job, man. And yeah, hope you're doing well. With all the things you said before. So yeah, 100% undoubtedly Jewel. Yes, it was. Love how it started to there. Exactly. Right. Thanks again for the during lists. Was very lightning as well, going through it so fast, or trying to. Hope we do well, Kane. Will, 15 years ago it was. That's crazy. Roxy, everybody. So yeah, Kane, thank you for that as well. And Eric as well. I don't know if you're still here. And Mr. Yosemite Sam as well. So thank you for that. Good to see you back. Mud, Will, Scott, Roxy, Will, Roxy, Kane, Statman, Rachnid, Aaron, Cole. How do you go about picking who's going to trophy list? Just turn up at the beginning of the stream is probably your best bet. And then I just say who's here, and then we pick a name out of the hat, basically, and that's how we do it from now on. So if you're here, you might get your list looked at. Shadow Maxim, Vigilant Crow, Tetra, whoever else, oh my god, is still here. Have a good week. I will see you next week. Good night.